No.
Yeah, he said about we were talking about the water slide in the pre-stream.
Yeah.
And he said he owns the Burger Time cabinet from the water slide.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it had all the like original paperwork inside it.
Cool. That's dope.
Oh yeah, let me mute my phone. We're live on YouTube right now. Crazy.
Yeah, I gotta type in a bunch of stuff, so I figured I'd type it all in now and just hit go live.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Get out here. My Chromebook. I think I did buy this, actually.
Yeah.
I do. I don't think this was free. Because I think I bought it afterwards.
Look at this potato quality we got.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm 90% potato.
Excellent. Done with this. Hope to make it better for you. Very good.
Brawlhalla.
Rowlin' and howlin'. Oh, Star Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Softest stream.
Yep.
Throw on some Duckville USA. How about that?
Whatever floats your boat.
Close it all up. Close it all down.
Whatever floats your scrote.
Yes. My scrote is heavy. It does not float.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
What the fuck is on my toe?
Pretty sure I
What
did
the
that.
fuck is on my toe?
What is on your toe? Tape? Ah, yes.
It was stuck to my sock.
Yeah, it's very hard to see.
What's hard to see?
God, why am I zoomed in so much? The black zip.
Oh,
Velcro
yeah, I
on
see.
the black
I see.
bottom.
I get you.
All right, give me that chat. Pop this out. Put this over here. Put this here. Pop this out. Put it over here. And whatever.
What's going on here?
Some schmoo.
I guess so. It
I need
feels
to
like
run
I'm
both these through a wash again.
It's like I'm running my mouse on like a sand.
Ah. Yes, everything gets there.
Indeedy.
New mentions. Oh wow. Wow.
Oh, Discord. It's Discordus time. Disgorgeous time.
Disgorge. I'm gonna gorge all over dis. Number one trick to saving money on fuel.
Don't have a car?
Well, no, put sugar in your gas tank.
Oh, yeah. What is with that?
I don't know.
I saw that.
I mean, you can just put anything in your gas tank that's not fuel. Or combustible.
It's like when they say, like, to save water in your bathroom, you should put, like, rocks in your fucking toilet tank, because then there's less volume of water in there.
Yep.
Oh, I fucked this up.
That's something you can do.
Yep.
That is something you can do. That is something you can do.
Do you remember when the, like, water was so bad here in, like, the summertime, or...
Yeah, we had boil water advisories.
And it was just so dirty?
Yes.
I remember after that one time being like, man, there's like, you'd flush the toilet and no water would come out basically. And I remember taking the top of the tank off and it was just like a pile of dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever decided to put in that $10 million water treatment plant.
Smart play.
Smart play. Smart play.
You must have to like clean that filter. God, at least once a day.
Yeah, probably. What was I doing here? What am I doing?
I don't know.
What am I doing here?
Holy shit, Nacho sent me like 7 quotes last night.
Wow.
Quote ad, don't get hit by that blue ball. What does my brain do? Oh, my head. or you'll drop your mushroom spooge everywhere, and I gotta get my royal boner.
Gotta get my royal boner.
Yep, you gotta get the royal boner. It's very important. Very important boner. Clickety click, clickety clack. Bobby, Aaron, hey there, what can the ding dong diddly streamerino do for you? Oh, not too much. Not too much. I think I got my my mojo back, my energy back. I've kicked the COVID to the curb. That's me, so I didn't kick it to myself. But I'm feeling fine. Finer. So,
Oh my god.
I think the streamerinos are gonna start coming back in full effect. Catching me some fresh podcast. Welcome in, Mosh.
Mosh, are you doing Little Lads today, or that's what it was, right? Little Lads today.
Just claiming the last 3 drops from my card game since they end tomorrow.
Hey,
Aloha, mi amigos. What are you in Hawaii or something, ISO?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I know. 4:30. 4:30 Ludo Lads.
The Ludo lads.
All right. Very good.
The lads that are ludoing.
They're ludoing all over.
What
the
does that
place.
name even mean? Hawaii, Canada? That's definitely not Ontario. I'm sorry. Hawaii, Canada
It's moist enough.
would be like what? What do you think Hawaii, Canada is? Peachland? Peachland?
Yeah, probably pretty close to Peachland.
Yeah. Ludo is Latin for to play. Oh. It's almost summer -8.
Latin for to play. So you're the Playboys, is what you're saying.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, the Playboys.
I like it.
Ludo Lads, Playboys.
I like it.
Got it.
You need to add bunny ears to both of your guys' Let's Play Boys. Exactly. Bunny ears to both your profile pictures.
Yeah.
Then you got it all set up.
You got it all set up.
The old Ludo lads. I'm working on my bridge, playing catch up on the building. I gotta play catch up too. COVID, man. Didn't want to do anything.
Yes.
Woo! Bobby. Hands up.
Bobby. Let's make sure the camera's still going. It is.
I finished Nier Automata this morning. Now I am empty inside. Oh yeah, I saw you playing that last night.
Empty inside. Tell me more.
What would we suggest to play after Nier Automata?
Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Have you heard No Man's Sky is coming to Switch? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later, Bobby.
Yep.
I watched that whole Nintendo. What's it called?
Direct?
The Direct. Started back to school and I'm over it already. Yeah, I can believe that.
Very good.
Story's a big nihilistic oof.
Nihilist.
Ennui. You need something that's like pull you off the edge right now.
Yeah. You just need to go to Rule 34 for Nier Automata.
No,
You're
don't
good.
do that. No. You should play Stardew Valley, I think, next.
He's already been. Who are we kidding?
He's already been Rule 34 in it?
Yeah.
The thing that interests me is Nintendo Sports and Disney Pixar Racing Game. Dude, that Disney game looked like dog shit.
Disney Pixar racing game? Didn't they do Turbo?
This one's free to play.
So is Turbo. Free to play on your mobile device.
No, this is like for big boy gamers.
Oh, big boy gamers.
Yeah.
Are you taking a shot at mobile gamers?
Yes.
Oh,
I am. I always am. I would always take shots at big boy gamers.
You're going to take shots at big boy gamers.
Just assume assume I've R34 to everything. Who can say no to a free game? Me right now. I am saying no. I've already said no. And if you think it's going to be free, Bobby, you're crazy. It'll be like you get one character for free, and it's going to be like, what Disney character would they give away for free? The bird from Song of the South. And then if you want to play as Mickey Mouse, you got to buy it. Free means we are the product. Yes, true. Wow. you've got that right. I can see that Nier Automata has definitely encroached on your psyche. Oh, you play Nier Replicant next, don't you? Isn't that how it goes?
If you're doing it in chronological order, I guess.
Yeah. I've always wanted to play that one. That's the prequel?
Oh. If you're doing it in non-chronological order, I mean, you've already messed it up. You can't do it in chronological now.
Yeah, but I think that one came out after.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So, I did start playing Until Dawn, though. Oh, I saw you play that. Yeah, what do you think of it? That's like a very story-based game, isn't it? It's kind of like, what's that one I played? The Man of Medan stuck a shot of the bridge so far in the Discord. I will look at that right now.
Do it. Look at it right now.
Let's see.
Where are we going? I don't see
Oh, nice. Oh, what is that made out of? Stone brick?
I don't know how far do I gotta scroll.
It's so small on my Chromebook.
Here.
Yeah. It looks like stone brick from the picture. I like.
Let's open the OG and really zoom into it.
Okay, that's the map. Nice scrolling.
There we go.
A lot of it so far. Oh, yeah. That's quite the foundation pillar you've got there. You had to do a pile driving right down in the middle of the river. Oh, there's a foundation on it. Look at that. Yeah. Nice. I like that.
This is not physics accurate right here.
That's okay.
You need some arches in here.
It's not
some arches in here.
Hey, this is like early civilization man bridge right here.
Yeah, that just falls down.
That was easy to do. No, this is based off Minecraft physics where you just need one point of connection and it'll go infinitely.
Yes.
Arches are planned. See, don't sell them short.
Arches. Very good.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm going to try finish Outer Worlds before my pass runs out. Story's good enough to keep me going, but goddamn is everything else boring. Yeah, I played that a bit. Also, the bridge would work with cantilevers. Lava and water made the pillar and platform. Oh, okay. I still got to play Little Nightmares and Undertale before my PS Now subscription runs out, and also finish Wolfenstein. Undertale. Have you played Undertale before, Bobby?
It's a game.
Yeah. Isn't it sort of like an RPG almost?
Yeah. An RPG with weird combat mechanics.
Yeah, I was watching someone play it. I don't remember who. And they were like spinning, like the boss was attacking them by shooting arrows down, and you had to like block them with this circular rotation thing. But then all of a sudden the arrows would fly around and attack from the other side and stuff. I don't remember who I was watching play it, though. Yeah, it was very weird anyways. We just need to keep up on that PlayStation Now subscription. Undertale punishes players for being dicks, and I appreciate that. That sounds like metagaming, and I don't like it. Yeah, I've never played it. I want to check it out.
There we go. Had to have a hot Chapter 8 refresh.
Oh yeah.
Just scrolled through all the screenshots. Like, oh yeah, that has. Oh okay, yeah. I remember now.
If you want a fast one to beat on Game Pass, you should try that one, Gorogoa.
Yeah, do it, Gorogoa.
That one's a thinker.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty thinker.
Only takes a few hours to get through.
Yeah. Unless you're dumb.
And then if you want to, you can go back and try speed run it, or like get under the 100 how many moves.
Ghostly White?
Yeah, it is pretty bright.
Yeah, I took my
yeah, like he's like glowing.
I took my
he's got he's just got that radiant glow of an expecting mother. Whoa. Yeah, what's going on with this over here? Oh, that's not too bad.
We can go in black and white.
We can do this podcast from the past.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just because it's a crappy camera. It's just because it's a crappy camera. Let me turn the gain down. What did that
Turn the
do?
noise up.
Where's the noise?
I don't know. Whoa. There we go. Perfect. I'm cut off. That's a perfect shot.
What? Pan and tilt function?
I think it's already zoomed out all the way, so those won't work. Keyboard stream. Oh, hello. That's a very crotch focused shot there, I think. This feels like we're in an episode of like CSI and they're like, okay, pan, okay, zoom, okay, sharpen the image. AFK keyboard podcast stream. Bust out the ASL. Enhance, exactly.
Default. Okay, very good.
There we go.
That's all we're going to get. It's going to look a little bit hoopy.
You don't look ghostly white anymore. Like you were like that Mr. Burns in the episode where he's all radioactive. Oh yeah, that I like a lot. Oh, perfect. Woo! There we go. Just 360s all day.
There we go. Very good.
Do the no scope.
360 no scope?
Yeah. StreamVoid Pod expanded and enhanced. Well, we're trying to think about doing another show that's like not gaming related, but we need a name, first of all, and we need time to do it if Mikey's not working out of town, basically. Facial recognition software is getting us those perp identities. Exactly.
Perps. We're all perps here.
Well, I've said before, I bet you like they have my fingerprints on file from all sorts of crimes because, well, maybe not all sorts of crimes, but we sell all these knives at the store, and I'd always like these crackies would buy these knives and it'd be the last one, and I'd handle it and give it to them, and then I was just like, oh man, if they commit a crime, my fingerprints are all over these knives. So
I'm sure they're sweaty cracky prints have scraped off your
I hope
your
so.
prints.
But my DNA maybe. It's in
How
the
much DNA are you leaving all over your inventory?
No comments.
I got all this DNA. I just gotta
sprinkle
think, like,
it
around.
You touch it, and it's just like your little sweat gets in the crevasse on the knife, and then it's like you're done.
You're doing
Game
too much
over.
work if you're sweating at work.
I haven't sweat at work in a long time. When I first started, though, be just doing bullshit. It's kind of crazy that they're used to like just idiots or dumbasses because they'd be like, do this, and I'd be like, oh, I'm done. I'd be like, what? You're done already?
You recognize a person on the wall of shame? I thought I recognized a person.
How would you recognize someone, Bobby?
I thought I did.
No one from Kentucky was on that wall.
And then I got that hot zoom in, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. You were like, right. I know that guy? Like,
yeah, I was like, that guy looks super familiar. And then you zoomed in on him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, never mind.
Anyways, you might have seen him walking around or whatever.
I don't know. No, he looked like a guy I used to work with.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty crazy. One time you showed one of them on stream in a picture. Oh, did I? Okay. I wonder if it was old Blue Eyes.
It's the guy from Kentucky.
Yeah, exactly. I was working one day. I'm like, this fucking cracky's here. So he was looking at knives, of course, and I go over there and like, yeah, you want to see something? He's like, yeah, let me see this one. And he's looking at me. He's like, hey, your name. Well, I wasn't wearing my name tag. He's like, hey, you're Chris, right? I just was like, yeah.
Got a reputation among the cracky circle.
And then he's just like, yeah, I'm Darren or whatever. And I was just like, huh? And he told me his last name, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, long time no see. Like, holy shit. And then it was just like, wow, he's not doing too good.
Oh, it's school friend.
We're getting an
old school friend?
No, he was like I think he was like a grade ahead of me or something like that, but just where we lived, there was all the sort of kids just played together because we were all in the neighborhood.
Yep.
We're getting a new Italian restaurant where I live. Oh, is it called?
Di Italiano Ristorante.
Damn it, I can't think of the name. I was going to make a joke. It's authentic Italian cuisine. And it's
Olive Garden?
It's at Olive Garden? Yeah, there you go. It's authentic Italian cuisine. Yeah. So it was just like, whoa, okay. He's not doing too hot.
Yes.
It was crazy though.
That was like when I thought I saw a guy I knew walking down Schubert here, just yelling at trees.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You were like, I went to school with that guy?
I was like, I think I know that guy.
Yeah.
And then I called up my friend. I was like, hey,
Is
this so-and-so out here doing this thing? He's like, no.
Yeah.
He's okay still. I'm like, okay, good.
He's okay still.
That's okay.
He's not yelling at the foliage.
He's not yelling at the trees.
That's okay.
Looked like him, though.
Yeah.
But I have seen him around that particular gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Pushing a cart. So.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. So that makes me think of like other people that I went to school with. Like, what are they like now? So there's like, especially primary school. It's like, how many of those people do I know still?
Yeah.
Like none.
Yeah, probably.
0.
I know a lot still.
Yeah.
Well, all the people I was friends with in elementary school, still friends with now.
Yeah. It was different, like, because I went to Ralph Bell and there was like kids from all over the place. Lacosa Nostra. And so there'd be people like coming from the reserve way out in Dallas and Valley View and then Rose Hill. And so when it was time to go to like secondary school, we all went to different places and
Ralph
stuff.
Bell.
Yeah.
That's the one in Valley View?
Yeah.
The one that's not there anymore.
It's actually there, reopening next year.
Is it?
Yeah. There's enough kids for them to actually reopen.
2 elementary schools in Valley View.
Yeah.
1 in Juniper.
Yeah.
1 in Dallas.
And actually,
one in
what's the one in
Barnhartville.
Juniper called? I think it's named after my friend's mom who passed away. Yeah.
I thought it was just the Juniper Elementary.
No, it has a name. Like all the schools are named after teachers and stuff like that. Well, except Cam High because it's so fucking old. But like Marion Schilling was named after someone. Ralph Bell, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what
Marion
it's called.
Schilling.
Yeah. Lacosa Nostra?
Lacosa Nostra.
Doesn't that mean that our little thing or something like that?
It's still just called Juniper Ridge Elementary.
No, I thought it had a name, but I could be wrong. Yeah, what does Lacosa Nostra mean? This thing of ours or something?
Reach high, serve well is their motto.
Yeah, it's the Lacosa Nostra is like this thing of ours. This is like a mafia saying. So it's going to have authentic Italian cuisine and you'll get killed and your tongue will get pulled out of your throat. Wait, that's a Colombian necktie.
They follow Roar.
What's Roar?
Oh, it disappeared. The hell's Roar?
I don't even know.
Give my Roar back. Respect, organized, attitude, responsibility, and safe. Roars. It used to be, when I was growing up, Roar stood for right of admission refusal.
Oh, yeah.
And plur.
Yeah, that's...
Peace, love, unity, respect, and responsibility. Plur Roar.
Mafia, we're being invaded by the Mafia. The Kentucky Mafia's coming in. Exactly.
Reach high, serve well, learn together. Yeah, I don't think they have an actual name. It's just Juniper Ridge Elementary.
That restaurant's going to get firebombed, Bobby, so you shouldn't eat at it.
Now I'm on a list for Googling the elementary in Juniper.
That's all it takes to get put on a list?
Podcast and Eggies?
Oh, what kind of Eggie are you having?
The good kind, I hope. I had Eggies.
What's a good kind?
I don't know. What is a good kind? Brown? White?
Oh, I was
Extra
thinking
large?
more of the style of cook. Not like the shell type.
Fully organic?
Fried eggie with soft yolk.
Gross.
I believe that's called...
Sunny side up? Sunny side down?
Up. Well, no.
Sunny side around?
Sunny side up is you don't flip it.
Yes.
Over easy is it's flipped. I think. But it's still... You don't like a runny yolk?
No.
You're so fucking weird, man.
I like a scrambled yolk.
Oh, God. Scramble is like pleb-style eggs.
It's the best.
No way, dude.
Scramble it, stick a bunch of stuff in there, and you're good to go.
That's called an omelet.
Yeah, unless it's not all together.
I guess
you gotta break it up. It's a pre-cut omelet. Scrambled eggs.
Oh, it's for like when you were a kid and your grandma cut your eggy waggies up for you. Over easy all the time. Over easy is
get the
wait,
underhard.
is it over easy
Do underhard
when they put the lid on? and
I
it
don't
like
know.
solids the top up.
I have eggs one way.
Scrambled?
Scrambled.
That's it?
That's it.
What the fuck, man? What is wrong with you?
That's it, man.
Not even hard boiled?
No.
What the fuck? Same, like you have eggs one style, like the white man scrambled style.
Scrambled could be all together, could
You
be
got
broken
the
up.
soft yolk and it's running all over your plate, and then you take your toast and eat it like that.
I
Cooks
like
the
my eggs
slimy
cooked.
bit.
I like my eggs cooked.
I like mine rare. The slimy bit, slurp that right up. I eat that too, man. So good.
Get that soft boiled, just bite the tip off and slurp that yolk back.
I could do it. I mean, I don't usually have them that way, but the only style of egg I've never had is eggs Benedict.
The
Yeah.
wife loves egg Benedict.
Yeah, I've never had it.
No?
And at this point, it's like, do I want to? It's like it's been this many years without it.
It's not eggs. Ugh.
No, don't think of it like that. Just think of it as an egg.
Yeah, I value my time, so I just done. Rather than
You think
having
like making like a runny egg takes more time than scrambling?
definitely does.
What are you talking
Definitely
about?
does. You gotta like be careful not to break the yolk before you
Yeah,
get
but
it
if
on
you
your
break
plate.
the yolk, it's done. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, but now it's just scrambled.
It's not scrambled at that point.
Deep fried. Bob likes his eggs deep fried.
Yeah, it's in the shell.
Yeah.
Man, I just love.
Man,
Sometimes you
that would
just put the-
explode.
Huh?
It would just explode.
You put the egg on the toast, and then you cut the toast with the egg, and it just runs everywhere. It's a beautiful thing.
Some people like that. It looks good for the gram for sure.
It tastes good too. Exploding eggs, exactly. What's today's topics? We got the Nintendo Direct. We got Twitch has some new rules about naming your accounts on Twitch.
We got don't let your kids use your credit cards.
Oh, I missed that one.
That was a late edition.
What else? Halo, Lost Ark. Oh yeah, Genshin Impact. Yeah, we got some things. Benedict is basically poached eggs with hollandaise. I've never had a hollandaise sauce.
Don't name it Haas.
Don't name it Haas. What do we?
Yeah,
talking
don't
about?
name your Twitch name Haas.
Oh yeah, Haas. Exactly. Oh, I forgot about Haas. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Haven't seen a Haas in a long time.
Is anyone in our chat going to have to change their name?
I don't think so.
No.
There's no sexually explicit names around here.
Big Dingus. What if it's Big Dingus?
I think
Is that
that's okay.
sexual?
Well, I mean, I guess sort of, but not really. So like, I always called my roommate's son Dingus. I'd be like, "Come on, Dingus," like whatever.
Yeah.
And then we went and watched Inglourious Bastards. There's a scene where they're talking about how Samuel L. Jackson was taking this like racist guy and he's gonna kill him, and he took him out in the snow with no clothes on, and he said that he was gonna let him freeze to death unless he sucked on his dingus. Oh, the Hateful Eight. Yeah, sorry, the Hateful Eight. And then I just, at the theater, I just was like, I was with my roommate, and I'm just like, I cannot call your son Dingus anymore.
It's just like calling him a wiener.
Big black dingus in his mouth. Exactly. Yeah, but I don't know. Just the way he said it, and he made him suck my dingus. I just was like, is that what that means? Yeah, exactly. Wiener boys all around. Yeah, surrounded by wiener boys.
Surrounded
Yeah.
by wiener boys.
Yeah.
Very good.
Just crazy. So, yeah, it was funny, but disturbing at the same time. Very disturbing.
Agreed.
Man, oh man. What a crazy movie. I don't know. I was in the throng of like an addiction to some game at that time, because when I went and saw the Hateful Eight in the theater, I was like, I could be playing this game. But instead I'm here.
Watching the Hateful Eight.
Which was good. I enjoyed it. But at the time I was just like, oh my god, this movie's like 3 fucking hours long. I don't know what game it was though. Yeah,
What's,
exactly, Bobby. Exactly.
Who's the guy in there?
In
Who
Hateful
broke
Eight?
the guitar.
It broke the guitar?
Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. That's the name.
Curb
Broke
was
that-
in the thong.
Broke that incredibly expensive guitar on loan.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sometimes I think they tell stories that aren't true in Hollywood. Like, maybe he did that, maybe he didn't, who knows. I remember a few weeks ago there was a thing going around about how in the movie Antichrist, which I don't recommend anyone watch that movie. If you want to be depressed, watch Antichrist, but there's a scene, a very shocking scene right at the start of the movie where the whole movie, the spoiler of it is like these two people, their kid dies, and they both sort of are upset by it, and they, you know, whatever. But the reason the kid dies is because they were fucking, and like they weren't paying attention, and the kid like fell out of a window. But in the movie, it's like a literal porn scene because you see like the guy's dick, like they're just like fucking, right? Like extreme close up, like just right in there, right? And then so they used a stunt cock of, you know, whatever, and it stars Willem Dafoe. And the thing that was going around last week was like they said that they had to get this stunt people to do it because Willem Dafoe wanted to do it, but then they said his penis was just too big and it was like too disturbing. They had to use a smaller one, right? And I just was like, come on, this is just like some bullshit Hollywood like fable now that's going to be going around forever, right? So anyways, yeah, it's a very shocking movie. There's some disturbing ass shit in that movie. That movie was written by or directed by Lars von Trier when he was like in the depths of his drug addiction, so it's just like fucked up, man.
That's great.
He did one, actually Antichrist isn't the one I was thinking of for if you want to be depressed to watch. That one, the one if you want to be depressed you want to watch is Melancholia. Whew, baby, that one will put you in a deep depression.
I'm not into that.
It was also fucked up, but it's also just baby, there's some fucked up people in that movie. So again, he was like on a drug addiction, so it was just kind of weird. I've heard good things about a Serbian film.
Don't watch that.
I've been disturbed enough to not watch that.
You don't need to watch that. Nobody needs to watch that.
Yeah, that one's sort of like the legendary, you know,
yeah,
like fucked up movie.
It is.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Oh, you saw a Serbian film?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's awful. Don't watch it.
I don't know if is it terrible or just it's disturbing.
Oh, it's very disturbing.
Yeah. That's the other one that I always want to watch. I want to watch Cannibal Holocaust because that's the one where they did the special effects that were so real they thought the people were dead or whatever. But like in that movie, they actually like killed animals like for the movie and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to really see that part. So I've never watched it.
Killed and then properly butchered, and they ate it on set.
No, it was literally like, oh, we gotta like chop this snake up with a machete just for shock value. And it's like, oh, they just chopped up a real snake and filmed it. It's just like, I don't need to see that. I was thinking of maybe watching a movie tonight on Netflix if I finish my drops. Ooh.
Drops? Drop it hot?
I don't know what to recommend. That's like in Ben-Hur when from the 30s a fuck ton of horses actually died. Yeah. Just drive the horses off a cliff.
Yes.
Special effects don't exist back then.
No.
Yeah.
No one wants to hand rotoscope those horses, let me tell you.
I don't want to. I've always had like a Serbian film on my list, but I don't know. Is it any more disturbing than a Human Centipede?
Way.
Oh, yeah?
Way.
I've seen all three Human Centipede ones. The second one is most disturbing. The third one is by far the worst.
Yeah.
And the first one is whatever. It's fine. But the second one, holy. And the third one is just, what? Like the first, have you seen any of them? No. The first one is like a horror movie, sort of. The doctor's crazy. He wants to make the ultimate life form. So he's like, the best way to do this is to sew someone's mouth to another guy's asshole. So let's do 3 of them in a row. The second movie is a guy who's a big fan of the first Human Centipede, decides he wants to make his own Human Centipede. And he's like, I'll just sew like 30 people together. And then the third one is like just the same actors from the first one are different characters in the third one. And then the doctor, the guy at the prison goes crazy and he wants to make a prisoner Human Centipede. And it's just so corny. They went so meta with the second one, the guy who saw the first movie. Exactly. And the second one is so disturbing. Like, oh my God. It's like way more gross and whatever. And the scene that always sticks out with me is the one woman wanted to escape from the Human Centipede so bad. She's pregnant. She goes with the car and she gives birth in the car, like as she's trying to escape, and the baby like slips out of her onto the like under the accelerator, and she just jams on the gas and just crushes the baby so she get out of there. And it was like, what the fuck is going on here? So disturbing. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend them to anybody really.
No.
Especially like the acting is not particularly good in the first one. Like obviously the whole thing is like it's so fucked up that people want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of child sodomy in Serbian films.
That's what I heard. That's kind of why I don't really want to watch it.
And I highly recommend that nobody watches that film.
I've seen some disturbing movies before, but that seems like a little bit too disturbing.
Yes, it's awful. It's really terrible.
I saw the first one. I wish I could unwatch it. The Human Centipede.
I wish I could unwatch a Serbian film. I wish I could just wipe it from my mind. But
man, we need that movie podcast.
Now it's in my brain. Now I'm going to be thinking about it. Thank you.
We need podcasts all day and every day. Pockets likes horror movies too. I mean, the first one was just like weird. It wasn't explicit really. Like you didn't like see anything too much. Like he would stitch him up. It was more implied than anything. Like I'm gonna stitch your mouth to this guy's bunghole. But then they were all wrapped up like with gauze and stuff. So you just see like his face was near her ass, but like you couldn't see like like the lips were stitched or anything like that. And then it was gross when they would like take a crap and they'd be like, it's pretty gross stuff.
And he vomited right back into their butt.
It was when the girl in the middle was weeping for me. Just red eyes and eyes crying. I guess if I was a girl or something, I'd probably, I don't know, be more shocked by, I don't know. It's like, I know like violence against women, when women see it, it's more strikes home because that's like a realistic thing that could potentially happen. Like if a woman gets beat up in a movie, it's like, oh, that could happen to me. Like, I could easily be beaten up by a guy.
Know when the spoiler?
I don't remember. Spoil away. I mean, who cares? I don't know what exactly. When 1 in 3, when they're like dumping, and she has to eat the dump. Oh, 1 in 3 die. I mean, seriously, and it's been so long since I seen. I don't even remember that part. That's how it ends. No, it doesn't end that way because she's in part 2. That's part of the thing is there's like a convention that she's flying into to go to, and for Human Centipede fans, and she gets kidnapped by the guy on the way to the thing, and then she gets put in the real Human Centipede.
No, well,
yeah. She get away. You just gotta like rip your lips.
Lip rippers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. I don't think I'll revisit it really. I think once was probably enough.
Yeah, it's probably good enough. Oh, the camera's still recording? We're at 37 minutes in?
Wow. Love it when it happens.
It's just the USB port. Because I got it in a different USB port.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the USB port.
Could be.
Put it in a new one.
Yes, we hopefully eventually will have a secondary podcast with just not gaming related. But we need a name. And we need Mikey T to be around during the week.
Yes.
That's the main sticking point right now.
Yes.
So, and the reason why be around in the week is to do other things during the week. So he's more free on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I spend all my time in a hotel during the week and I don't have anything. I can't get anything done on the weekends.
Scream Team Pod? Is that the name of the horror show?
Maybe.
No, it was called Screaming. I can't remember.
The Scream Team RRC on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, of course. Every name is taken.
Scream Team Podcast homepage.
Every podcast name is taken.
Yes.
So you got to be really like weird out to really. Oh, I know. I don't want to say it now because I just had the perfect name.
All right, we'll be the Double Back to Front podcast.
Double Back to Front.
Yes, I googled Double Back to Front podcast. It doesn't exist.
Oh, this name. Damn it, it's taken. I thought I had the perfect name. but of course it's taken.
We should do the Go Around to the Front Door podcast.
Go around to the front door. It's just like Bob's Your Uncle podcast.
Yeah.
It's taken, of course. Not podcast? See, that one is like, yeah, exactly. That one's not taken. But everything else is. I was thinking, like, the names I thought of were like the Sack Lunch or the Soup Kitchen.
Well, we could do the Fanny's Your Aunt podcast.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure that's taken too. Is this non-gaming? Yeah, it's like non-gaming. The StreamVoid is the gaming / streaming one, and then the new one would be just general bullshittery.
So pretty much almost everything we do at the start.
Like,
of the show.
it'd basically be this at the start right now, but like for a actual podcast.
Yeah.
But we just sort of need the time, and it would be expanded upon. It wouldn't just be 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the start. It would be a regular show, but it would be more. But it's also Mikey T's schedule.
Yeah. My schedule sucks.
Which is fine. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's just
Yeah.
sort of like an idea at the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because it would be more comedy based, I think, or more humorous anyways. Humorous is a bone. Did you know that?
Yes, your humorous bone right next to your funny bone.
Is that taken? The humorous bone? I had an idea. It's not taken. Oh, well, maybe if you want to share your wisdom with me, send it in a DM, a direct message. We also need a logo pockets as well.
A podcast on humorous fractures.
Damn it.
No, it's not taken.
Oh, okay.
We'll actually have to be funny. I'm not a funny man.
Maybe you'll laugh. You say things that get laughter.
You say things. I think I'm funny.
Yeah.
I think I'm hilarious.
Sure.
So I laugh at my own jokes.
Yeah, that's
those
fine.
are the only laughs coming.
I don't. So like, I'll say like, I don't laugh enough. I think like things will be funny, and I just won't really laugh at it.
Canadians talking about stuff.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think that's kind of the name we're going for. If you were an American,
I've got it.
If you got it,
the Jouchcast.
The Jouchcast. Oh, or just call it the Jouch. That's a good one. I like that.
I Google the Jouchcast, and it's like, no, nothing. There's literally no results.
Wow.
It's like one result.
Nice.
Look, and the result is it looks like there aren't too many great matches for your thing.
How was the woman at work acting the last couple of days, Curb? Oh, she left work on Friday. Like apparently her son was. You need a Jouch? It's just the Jouch is more of a state of mind, Mosh. She left work on Friday, thankfully, because her son was apparently, I don't know, like
a dingus.
He was crying in the bathroom or something, and I was like, man, I just was like listening to her on the phone. I'm like, kids are soft. But she had to go and pick him up from school or something like that. So she wasn't there, so that was pretty good. That was pretty sweet, actually.
Crying in the school bathroom.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Really?
Yep.
You're a softie.
I am. I'm an old softie.
Yep. I think piece for a day, exactly. She thankfully asked me about music this time, and because she always plays Get Out of Here.
Get out of here.
You dingus.
Oh, damn. You got there way faster than I could.
I cried in the high school bathroom too last week.
Last week? What?
I was trying to think, like, if I cried at school. I don't think I ever did, but maybe if I got, like, in primary, I probably did if I got, like, kicked in the balls or something like that. But so she asked about music this time, because she would always put it on the Coffee House, which is like the worst fucking station on Sirius, which is like acoustic versions of like pop songs and stuff.
Gross.
It's terrible. And then she would sing along, and she's not a good singer. And I'm just like, oh my God, like the original version is fine. We don't need your version of it. So she was like, on Friday, she was like, oh, I do you want to listen to something today? And I was like, I just usually listen to a podcast or whatever. She's like, oh, we could listen to a podcast. And I'm like, well, they're about murder mostly. And she's like, oh, that's okay. So then I didn't put one on because whatever. And then she's like, oh, so do you want anything? And I just was like, well, not really or whatever. She's like, oh, I need to have something. And I was like, okay. So she's like, well, what do you want to listen to? And I'm just thinking, like, I don't want to listen to fucking Coffee House. So I just was like, oh, put it on First Wave, which is like the 80s like British station.
Yeah.
And the first song that played was like Stray Cat Strut.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, yeah, okay, this is all right. And she's listening to it. She's like, oh, this station's got a bit of a swing sound to it or whatever. I'm like, oh, there's not going to be another song like this playing on this channel today. This is a one and done one. And then it played for a while. And she's like, I don't know any of these songs. And I was like, okay, this is perfect. She can't sing to any of them. And I just was like, well, eventually there'll be some songs that you've heard, like, because, you know, they're like, a lot of them are like famous 80s songs. Like they're in the Breakfast Club soundtrack and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like whatever, literally like 10 minutes later, she was singing along to the song. And I was like, see, I told you you'd know some of these songs. She's like, yeah, I was just thinking that. And I'm just like thinking like, fuck, why do you got to sing along to it? So I don't know. Maybe I'll start singing every song that comes on and maybe she'll get the point, but probably not.
No, she'll just sing along with you.
Oh, she doesn't know them. But like Coffee House, it'll be like there's an acoustic version of like a Sheryl Crow song and she'll be singing. I'm like, no, this is a nightmare. It's terrible. Or like Jewel and fuck, why do you guys sing along to it? So I don't know. Maybe I'll start terrible time. Not recommended. Anyways.
I just put on Studying Girl. Lo-fi hip hop.
Oh yeah. I saw that. I don't have speakers on my computer, so I can't.
Oh. Yeah, you've got an actual PC in your office.
Yeah.
I just have a laptop.
Yeah. She has some sort of speaker thing on hers, so yeah, anyways. Ever she does sound like a nightmare? Yeah, pretty much.
You need a pair of these.
Yeah, exactly.
3M work tunes. Noise canceling.
No, yeah, I don't have to hear her.
Yeah, and then Bluetooth headset.
I gotta hear if the phone rings for me.
Just link it up to your phone.
Not my cell phone, my desk landline, man. It's terrible.
Link your landline into your PC and then have that Bluetooth to your headphones.
You act like I have access to anything on the PC. Like I literally cannot delete a shortcut off the desktop.
Get in trouble.
No, it won't let me.
Oh,
like it's all locked down, dude. It's
great.
crazy. The other thing too is like we have like the wireless whatever, and I'll like go to whatever, like Reddit or something like that, and it won't let me look at Imgur. So like someone will post it and it'll be just like give me like this thing where it's like not allowed.
Yeah.
But and it'll also do it for like other things. Like I can't look at Wikipedia.
What?
Yeah, it's like
weird.
blocked. Wikipedia is blocked. So it's like, what the fuck is going on here? So I'll have to go off of Wi-Fi onto this data and look at it.
That's funny.
It's so stupid. Again, it's like she's the one in charge of it and she doesn't know jack shit, so it's just like crazy. So though she did actually show me some new stuff this week finally. But again, she's supposed to do that all day Friday, and then it was like, oh, my son's crying in the bathroom. I gotta go. All right, fine. So then I did like my work till like 2, and then I was like, well, there's nothing for me to do, so I just left.
All right, I'm gonna do the bathroom.
All right.
Before we get into it.
Your headset works on your PC and your phone, like a landline? Or do you mean your cell phone? Because I think my ear, whatever these fucking things are from Samsung, Buds, my Galaxy Buds, they would work on my computer at home and my cell phone. But yeah, you gave me 2 banger ideas. Sweet, I'll check it out. They're bangers. I did like the Jouch. I think that's come and join us on the Jouch, you know? Did you see we had a space for you on the couch last night, Bobby? Right between me and Salinth. You could have sat right there. Right next to us. Pockets, did you see the couch show last night? Did you get to see Salinth with your 2 eyes? He was sitting right next to me. You did? You have the Steel Series headset? Yeah, I have the Steel Series Arctis 7. Oh, Frank, yes, right, of course. How did I forget? No, because I would have dashed away. Frank is the star of everything. He's a bit of a star. I agree. I knew you were dashing away. Oh my god. It's too good. Yeah, Frank's he kept grabbing on my arm near the end. He was laying on the couch and he kept grabbing my arm or my shoulder. You have the Arctic 9. Oh, nice. I like the 7. Though the one thing I've noticed is that for the so like it has the power indicator on mine, like whatever it is, it'll flash green or yellow or red, and I'll plug it in to charge it every day, but then every like 3 days it'll be like, oh, the power's almost dead, and it'll be flashing and making the beeping sound until I plug it in and turn the little stupid SteelSeries app on my computer on, and then it'll like, oh, it actually is full, my bad, and then it's fine. $299 CAD. Yeah, the 7 is like $200 or something like that, but I didn't pay for it. I got it for free at work, so I like the price I paid. It's kind of crazy how much shit I got for free. I should have taken more stuff, honestly, if I knew it was all going to be free. But whatever. I can't complain too much. I got a free computer headset. It's good, but not super loud. Mine is super fucking loud. Some days I'll accidentally, like some streams, they're more quiet. Oh, meant for Xbox. They're more quiet. So I'll pump the stream all the way up. Like Nacho stream, I'll have the volume all the way up and I have to turn the headset up. But then if I go to YouTube and I'm set for that, it'll like YouTube will blow my fucking ears off. It's crazy. So it's kind of good and bad that way. I really like it though. Same. I know we need to fix Nacho's levels maybe or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's just there's other streams too, I think, but her stream's really quiet. Yeah, but when I'm streaming, I don't use that one. I use my Game 1 ones that are wired because they have more, like the Arctis ones have more noise cancellation. So when I'm like talking, it just sounds weird because it doesn't come through as well in my ears, my ear holes. So I use my wired Game 1 ones when I'm streaming. I think they're Game 1. Luckily mine doesn't, I don't think. Yeah, anyways. I like my Arctis 7s, and I like the price I paid.
Ooh!
Very nice price.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm talking about headsets.
Yes.
And then Bobby was dashing away because he didn't want to get his jouch kisses.
Jouch kisses, huh?
Yeah, man.
2 banger ideas.
Yeah. I'll check them out later. I don't want to look right now.
Yeah,
Though I do like the jouch.
Don't do it. Don't look now.
I had a Sony set that was so loud it hurt my ears, but it was wired, and my son killed the cable. Yikes.
Wired.
Yikes. That's, yeah, I'm surprised my Game 1 ones haven't started to fizzle out. I've had those for a couple years now, but the only time, like, I accidentally dropped them on the floor once, and the 1 year didn't work. And it was not too long after I got them, I was like, fuck. And I would, like, jiggle them, shake them. Nothing would work. It was just dead. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? Send these back to Amazon? Fuck, this sucks. So then I just was like, well, I dropped them on the floor to break them. Let's see if I can fix them. Boop. And then it was like, oh, it works now. I can buy a new cable. Don't know where the fork the headphones are. That's
yeah,
not
I keep
good.
running over the cable on these headphones with the chair.
Oh, I never do that. When I knocked them on the floor, the thing it was caught on the arm.
Oh yeah.
And I just like scooted back, and it was just like yoink right on the floor, and I was like,
before.
"Fuck!" Curb the handyman. Yeah, that's like, the way Red Green. No one in here except ISO knows who Red Green. That's how Red Green would do it.
Yep.
She may not find you handy, but at least she may not find you handsome, but at least she'll find you handy. Actually, it's hilarious. Red Green is like a Canadian icon, but he's actually American.
Yeah. Oh, you get the Red Green's got a Patreon. We started streaming Twitch.
Oh, wow. He's on Twitch? That's crazy. Yeah, Possum Lodge. Your cousin? Oh, I forgot Mosh was here. Sorry. Yeah, Mosh would know Red Green.
Yeah.
Your cousin was on Red Green? What the fuck? He was on a show before Red Green that I really liked too, that I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a sitcom where him and his wife, he was just the guy that plays Red Green in the middle there, but it was not, I don't remember what it's called, but I remember watching it. I really liked it. What do you two have most in common? Who, me and Mikey? I don't know. There's a lot of things, I guess, really, but
not
the most in common? I don't know.
Most in common. I don't know either.
Age. I guess.
Yes.
We're the same age.
Literally the same.
The biggest thing?
I mean, we play video games.
That's probably like, well, I mean, that's how we met, basically.
Yeah.
It was gaming.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, actually, yeah, was it gaming? It must have been Rock Band or something like that.
Yeah,
Guitar
we were playing
Hero,
Rock Band,
probably.
Yeah, I think you came over to my place, played some Guitar Hero.
May you ask which year that our age is from? Like our birth year, you're asking? You don't ask a lady that. 1978. Unless you were 77.
No, I'm 78.
78, yeah. Oh, your birthday's after mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're a couple months older.
Okay. But I'm trying to think, like, okay, I met Dean because of Amanda. I worked with Amanda. That's good. It's symmetrical. Why is Animal Crossing on the notes? How do you see the notes? Oh, they're right there. Because we're going to talk about Animal Crossing.
There we go.
Well, I worked with Amanda, so I met Dean.
Yeah, you
and
met
Dean
Dean.
knew you because of paintball, I think.
Yeah, paintball, yep.
And I'm trying to think, like, what must we have been doing where they were like, oh, let's get Mike.
Yeah, it was definitely
It must have been Guitar Hero.
or Rock
It must
Band.
have been Guitar Hero. No, I knew no.
Or maybe it was like a barbecue at their place because you were.
Maybe, but I remember when you bought Rock Band because we already knew you at that point because me and Mike came over to play Rock Band.
Mike Richards.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's probably Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
maybe,
I would imagine that was it.
or something like that. Or I don't know. Did you play D&D with us?
No.
No. Okay. And it wouldn't have been well, maybe it could have been Halo Night, maybe?
Maybe could have been Halo Night, could have been a Call of Duty night, I don't know.
Master.
Turbo.
No, we never did Call of Duty. We never did Call of Duty.
We did Modern Warfare.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, on Xbox Live.
Yeah, on Xbox Live.
Yeah. No, when we did Halo, it was in person.
Yeah.
And that was like...
And we did Eye of Judgment in person.
Yeah. Did we do it in person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I came over once and we were playing. That's when you showed me your Wonder Swan.
Oh. That was what, on Brandon Avenue? No. Seton Place?
I can't remember.
That was probably on Seton Place. Do you remember the time you were over and there was like some police activity and you couldn't leave?
I don't remember that.
I do. 'Cause it was super late and you were like, oh, it's time to go. And then we like went to leave and there was a stolen car or something that got ditched on the street and there was like all this police activity. So you couldn't leave for like an hour.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I totally remember that. Master,
You're
not at work today, are you?
Master.
God. Master, why are you working
Turbo
on
at
a
work.
Saturday? That's not good.
Master's always working on a Saturday.
But
Sunday,
why?
Monday. No work today? What?
It looks like an office to me. Why are you working in an office on a weekend? The only time you should be working on the weekend, I'm poor? Yeah, but what work is there to be done in an office on a weekend?
Just moved to Canada.
If you're working on a weekend, no, she can't handle the snow.
Oh.
You should be working at McDonald's, the grocery store, or you're a police officer, or you work at the hospital.
It's not a lot of options.
Yeah, but every other job you should be off on the weekend. No snow. Exactly.
You would love snow.
No, snow sucks, Master.
We could be snow bros.
Snow. I'll be a snow bros. No, Mikey will be a snow bro. I'll be a snow ho. Snow sucks. It fucking is the worst, man.
I love
hate it. No, it sucks. What are you talking about? Snow sucks, dude.
Snow's the best.
What are you talking
Winter's
about?
the greatest.
How can you be so wrong about everything that you say? It's crazy.
We're planning on doing some snowshoeing next year.
I mean, I have snowshoes.
I know.
Snowshoes. Okay, all right. So I like snow for that reason. It can snow in the wilderness, but not in the city. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, this is the only time that sucks about winter is when it's all like the snow is melting and it's gross out. When it's nice and cold all day, then it's fine.
No, cold? Ew, gross.
Love cold.
No.
The windows are cranked right open.
Oh, God.
It's like-
oh, yeah, those neighbors moved out the other day, Curb, and 2 hours later, neighbors moved in. What? Really?
That's how you do it. Got to be out one day. Now
So-
the neighbors got to be in the other day.
You know on Tronquil down here, Mikey, there's that duplex or fourplex. It's on Tronquil near Valhalla. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
I might.
Anyways.
I mean, I've been all the way through there. So.
Yeah, it's right on Tronquil. I always walk by it and stuff like that. It's for sale right now, and they're asking for $800,000 for it for a fourplex, and they're like individually, whatever. And I was like, "Fuck,
fully legal,
fully legal." And I was like, "Oh my God!" But like that, it's gonna sell for over $1 million.
Yeah,
after all the, whatever things go through. But I was like, "Oh my God, that's like a great location."
Yes,
especially for a fourplex. Oh my God. Anyways, was this new? Is this Layla's boobs like a new one here, Master?
1300 Tronquil Road.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Is that it? No, maybe I haven't seen this. No, that might not be it. Let me throw it up on the big screen.
Let's see it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's right on Tronquil. Yeah, it's a fourplex. Yeah, 859.9.
859.
It'll go over $1 million for sure. They're not even looking at offers until the 14th.
171,980 down payment.
Yeah,
it's a 20% down payment. Wow.
Yeah, everything's 20% now. Wow. Sucks. Yes, boobs.
2,703 monthly mortgage.
Yeah, you just rent each piece out for $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And that's probably cheap, actually. It's probably more than $1,000 a month.
Yeah, probably. Arlington, 879 Arlington Court for 1.2 mil.
7 beds, 6 bath.
Holy!
That's the asking price, too.
3,900 square feet.
It'll go over that. Yeah, the values are just ridiculous around here.
No.
Even my house is just like crazy. It was like when I couldn't sleep because it was hot one night here, so I watched them move stuff out all morning. Wow, what a day. Renting a 3-bed house here is $2,500 plus the utilities. Yeah, it's not quite that bad
this
here.
This is my streamer house once I get big.
That's the streamer house?
That's the streamer house.
Oh, let's do it.
Look at this kitchen. You could actually do streams in here.
Yeah, you could film a porno there easy.
Yes.
Easy.
I've been looking for a place to do the spam stream.
That's the one.
This is the one.
I'm in a house trailer at 500 plus. Phase Mikey. Exactly. No, he wouldn't join Phase Clan because those guys are all douche buckets.
A bunch of wiener boys over there.
We got to do our crypto rug pull when we join Phase Clan. Douche coin. Oh my God.
Yes.
The Phase has done like 3 crypto rug pulls, I think. 3 different shit coins that they've done that to. It's crazy. Then they did NFTs as well, I think. Yeah.
The crypto space. What is going on? It's the Wild West out there.
Plus, you wouldn't leave Canada as long as Curb's here.
No, that would be why I would leave Canada.
What? Wow. Good Lord. Trying to get that streamer house going.
I know.
Need more money, though.
Yeah. How much would rent be there? Or, well, if the mortgage was like $3,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Get a couple boys in there. It's 6 bedrooms, 7 bedrooms.
Oh my God. Like bedrooms, your workmates?
$1,000 each? No, for streaming.
Oh, I
Everyone
see.
pays $1,000 each.
I see.
Everyone gets their own room. Put your bed and your streaming setup in there.
Oh,
we'll get that
this would be like streamer. What's that one in the States where Pokemon was staying and everything?
Yeah, it's some kind of streamer house.
Yeah.
All you would do is stream.
She's giving away a Tesla.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I get in?
I don't know actually, but she was doing her like fake announcement about is she staying on Twitch or is she going to YouTube or whatever. And when Ludwig went to YouTube, they did that stupid promo video where he was driving the purple car and then exploded and he got in the red car and drove away. She was, it's a joke on that. Rather than going to YouTube and driving a different color car, she's just giving away a Tesla. So, I don't know how you would enter to win it.
Instead of just choosing a red or a purple car, I'm giving one away. And as always.
Yep. Good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's boring as fuck, but whatever. Good for her.
Not everyone is up to Curb's taste, that's for sure.
Am I too picky?
I don't know. Maybe she is boring. I don't know. I've never watched her.
I can tell by looking at her she's boring.
I've never watched her.
I've just seen clips of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems boring.
I've only seen clips.
Yeah. Didn't they seem
meh.
boring?
Meh.
See, that sounds
Meh.
what you say when you think it's boring.
Meh. Well, maybe the clips are boring. Maybe her fan base
No, but that's
clips
the thing.
terrible clips.
No. If they end up on live stream fail, that's like it's supposed to be the pinnacle of the entertainment value.
I see some stuff on live stream fail. I'm like, this is an absolute win right here. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's a fail. I don't think so.
Yeah.
A fail in some people's eyes because they're not into the cringe.
If it was actually live stream, see, it's not live stream fail. It's just like live stream highlights at this point.
Yeah.
Because if it was live stream fail, all it would literally be just Dark Side Phil videos all day long. But I don't think he ever gets put on there because no one even thinks of him worthy of being on there. Basically, he's just a wiener boy. He's like the ultimate wiener boy.
The ultimate wiener boy.
Yeah, man.
I've seen exactly the 5 seconds that you showed me on the last movie stream.
And what did I show you? What was it?
You weren't even showing me. You were just putting it on.
Yeah. I was
just
watching
putting it
his
on.
video while I
Yeah.
was eating or whatever.
Yeah.
I was watching DSP videos the other day before he became all about money. Yeah, he used to not beg. That was the thing. He was just a shitty guy a long time ago.
Shitty guy.
Dude, you should see some of his clips.
think
Like
he's
when he
still a
played
shitty
Dead.
guy.
Well, he is, but back in the day, he was just a shitty guy. Now he's a shitty guy who begs all the time. But like when he played Deep Space, no,
Dead Space?
Dead Space. Sorry, there's a whole thing where he's pretending to be Isaac Himmler, like a Nazi, and all the xenomorphs are Jews.
What?
And he's like, I'm going to stomp you Jews, and like, I'm the last Aryan, and I'm here to eradicate the Jews and stuff like that. And he's got like this video of him doing this while he's playing Dead Space. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
And he would always
how
do.
How is he not canceled?
Well, that's the thing.
I guess
would
he's not popular enough to
He'd
get
be
canceled.
playing like what's that GTA game? But it's like you're Japanese, not Yakuza, but like I can't think of what it's called. Sleeping Dogs? It was like like True Crime, I think it was actually. Yeah, it was Sleeping Dogs, but it was True Crime. And they're all these, Japanese people, and they'll be talking, and he'll just be like ching chong, bing bong, like the whole time, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't ching chong bing bong.
Yeah, but he wouldn't beg for money back then, but then when
I don't even think I can ching chong bing bong.
well, you can. I give you the okay. But now he just begs all the time for money, and then he's just a shitty guy. He doesn't do the racist stuff, and he says like, "Oh, I'm not racist. It was just different humor back then, or whatever."
Yeah, well, technically, yes. I
mean,
guess.
Technically, yes, I guess. But
Everyone's doing it. Doesn't mean you're racist.
so his latest scam now is if you give him $25, you can name one of his Pokemon in Arceus. And,
How come you're not doing that scam?
Because I don't want to. No, it's not the CH. It's the JAPANESE pass. I can't give out the CH one.
The Japass.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Oh,
I
my
also
God.
have one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's my butt.
Oh my God. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was a real thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, that just looks like Japass.
Oh my God. That's a good one.
I am Japanese. Just so
Yeah,
guys
if you don't know, he's half Japanese. Oh my God. That was good. I was not expecting that one. Yeah.
Well, we've been prattling on for an hour and a half.
So imagine this was an actual show.
Yeah. And now, we'll start the show.
The other show. The
The
real
other show.
show.
The real
well,
show.
the other show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
I'm just thinking of the intro is just going to be me laughing maniacally in the show beginning.
Welcome to the StreamVoid Podcast, episode 68.
Wow, 68.
I know, we're one more away from the funny number.
That's true, the sex number.
It is true. I am MikeyT, and of course, across from me is KurbStomped.
Hi.
This is a show. It is a show about life and video games and everything in between, and it's just a couple of old guys talking about all of that kind of stuff.
Hey, don't say I'm old.
If you want to know what we were laughing at, then you will have to go to patreon.com/StreamVoidPod and get yourself involved in the Patreon so that you can hear everything that we talked about in the hour and a half before I actually said, hello, everyone.
Wow. Very good.
Yes, you can find us under our respective monikers everywhere. We are the top Google result for everything.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Even on invisible mode.
Go fish? Oh.
Go fish.
Go duck? Is that what it's called?
Go.
Go fish? What the fuck? Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Have a bit of a show for you. Not we got some exciting articles to talk about, but not too many.
Yeah, it was a slower news week, but I mean, it's the time of year, so whatever.
We also have Game Club coming up after we talk about your week.
My week, personally, I was just work, and then, whatever. Nothing too crazy at work this week. Just boringness, basically. I learned a little bit about what I'm supposed to be learning finally, but not enough, and yeah.
Yeah.
It was my birthday.
Yes,
also.
it was.
Yeah.
I sent you a birthday snap.
You did. I don't remember what it was, but
it's just me with a birthday hat on going, happy birthday, full name here.
Very good. Yeah, it was my birthday. I worked on my birthday. That sucks, but whatever. It is what it is.
You didn't slice yourself open on your birthday like I did.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. They wouldn't believe me when I said my age at work because, I don't know. They never do. No. And then they'll finally agree to it, and then it's just like, oh, that's because you don't have a wife or kids. And it's like, yeah, probably. That's probably true. Like, kids are like sucking your soul out of you. So. Yeah. Yeah, so.
You'd be fully white everywhere.
Exactly. What do you think? Like, at your work, do you get a birthday bonus or gift or anything?
No.
No, nothing? Okay.
No.
So I'm ahead of the game.
Take the day off.
Oh, yeah. I think if you should have a paid day off. It's your birthday, but whatever. I got my $25 A&W gift card.
Oh, nice.
Which was okay. I mean, better than when I got the one for the fucking gas station.
The Canco?
No, it wasn't even the Canco. It was like for like whatever, Petrocan or some shit. And I'm just like, can I trade this in? Like, I don't drive. And it was like, well, you can get snacks or something. It's like, oh, okay, thanks a lot. Like, holy shit, guys. This is really rad of you. So, whatever.
At least you got something.
That's true.
I don't get anything.
I remember, I don't know if I've told this one on the story about my birthday before, but I remember like when a long ass time ago, right next to I don't want to say too much, there's a restaurant next to where I work, and you'd always get gift certificates because that guy would always come in and he would buy food, and rather than pay for it, he would give gift certificates because it worked out well for both. So they'd always give you gift certificates for your birthday. So they gave me gift certificates, and literally like a week after I got my gift certificates, this guy split town, restaurant closed down. Like, he like left all these people owing money and everything like that. He split town. So I remember I had these gift certificates, and I went to the woman doing this stuff at the time, not the woman I'm complaining about now, but a different woman. And I was like, hey, the restaurant closed down. Like, I just got these gift certificates and I can't redeem them anymore. And she was just like, oh, that's too bad. So I was like, wow, they're not going to do anything. Like, I was like, oh, okay. And I just threw them out because like they're useless. Right.
Yeah.
So then the next year is birthday time. And I was working, and the owner comes up. He's like, hey, happy birthday. Gives me a card and got the gift certificate, a gift card in it for wherever. And I was like, oh, thank you. Perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you. And then like literally like an hour later, the woman came up to me and was like, happy birthday. Here's from the company. And gave me another one. Right. And I just was like, all right, this makes up for last year. So I just kept them both.
A double dip in birthday presents.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it was, I just couldn't believe it, where she just like, oh, that's too bad.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Good gravy. Like, I don't know, man. Anyways. It was just like, if that happened, if I would have been in charge, I would have been like, oh yeah, here, like, you know, here's a different thing, or I'll get you a different one. It's like, oh, that's too bad for you. Guess you should have used them on your exact birthday, I guess.
Yeah,
not waited a week.
Immediately.
Like, oh, I waited a week and they're not good. Like, oh well, there's only actually 6 days where you can exchange.
Yeah, these have an expiry date that you don't know about.
Yeah,
but it's coming.
So stupid. So, anyways, but yeah, I went out for dinner on Friday with my cousins and everything like that. Had some Mexican food, so pretty good. No cilantro.
No cilantro.
No.
That's too bad.
It was super busy though. It was crazy. Like,
where'd you go?
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one Hacienda, the new one that's
the new, yeah.
And I've been there before. I went another time for dinner, and like literally, there's nobody in there, just me and my cousin.
Yeah.
But this time, packed.
Just
it was crazy. So we had to wait, and then the girl that was waitress was like either nervous or new or something like that. So she was just like, she couldn't remember anything and be like, who ordered this one? Who ordered this? Is this your drink? And then we like, me and my cousin, we both had Diet Cokes. So she brings them over and we're like drinking them. She comes, have you taken a sip of those yet? Oh my God. And we're like, yes. And she's like, I'm sorry, those might be regular Coke. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll drink it. But like next time, like Diet Coke or whatever. She's like, I'm so sorry. So it was just like, whatever.
The menu looks pretty good over there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I had
a Christmas dinner.
I had some just different tacos. Like, I don't know. I chose like the chorizo and the.
Ooh.
I don't know. There's other ones that they don't say beef. They say some like Mexican name for beef or whatever. No, it doesn't say like, it's not Mexican beef, but it's like the style of cooked Mexican beef on it. But it's like, can I have the white man like one, please? Because it's like, what is like polado, or I don't even know what the word is, right? But it's like, I had to Google everything. It's just like, well, what is this? Oh, this one's beef. Oh, this one's beef with lime. It's just like, just say beef with lime for me, please. Like,
they're trying to be authentic over there.
Well, that's the thing is like, it literally has English on one side and the other side is Spanish.
Huh.
But like the English side, it just says like, the only English is like, it says taco or it says hamburger. Whereas the Spanish side doesn't say hamburger. It says like hamburger in Spanish or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, why, if you're going to do that, like, why don't you just say like beef with lime? Like if I want to know the Spanish word for it, I'll flip it to the Spanish side.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
yeah, maybe you should write a complaint.
Well, I mean, it's a like first world problem. So like, it's okay, but like whatever.
She's like, hey, none of the English speakers in here know what you're talking about.
Well, I Googled them all, so I had to, whatever. But like my cousin's husband was just like, he didn't bother. He's just like, I'll have the chicken taco, I'll have a beef taco, I'll have a pork taco. Where I'm just like, yes, I'll have this like whatever one. I'm not even know like, do I know any Spanish? No, I'm like, yes, I'll have this one. And I'm just like, am I even pronouncing it at all correct? No.
This is like it's like a proper fancy Mexican restaurant where go. They shouldn't have even had any English whatsoever. You would have had to order everything in Spanish.
No,
this is just like those fancy French restaurants.
This is not fancy. This Mexican restaurant in the strip mall is not fancy.
The food looks fancy anyway. It looks
it was good. It was good.
I'd go for sure.
Oh, I recommend it for sure. Just no cilantro. That's always good. You gotta say.
Big cilantro hate over there on the other side of the table.
You like cilantro?
I don't know. I've never really had a lot of cilantro, so.
Well, you'd know because you'd be like, well, either you'd be like, oh, that was delicious, or ooh, that tasted like soap.
Well, considering all those beans don't taste like anything.
Those are stale beans. Your bean boozles are stale, believe me, because like my first bean boozle, like gross ones, I would eat them and be like, ooh, that's gross. But then when I got my fresh ones, it was like, okay, this one makes me want to barf.
Yeah, even when those were fresh, I couldn't taste them.
But the thing is like mine were fresh, new box when I got them too, and I ate them immediately. And they were stale.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Must be. Yeah, because those ones up there on the top, those are definitely stale.
Yeah. No. The ones that I bought new from Amazon, they were fresh and like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, like even spoiled milk. Before I'd eat the spoiled milk one, I'd be like, ew, that's gross. When I ate the spoiled milk fresh one, it was like, I'm going to barf. So.
Yeah, maybe I need to get another bag and see.
Or just try one of mine, I guess.
Yes.
I've been off the bean boozles after COVID because it was like, do I want to barf when I'm feeling sick? Not really. I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to barf normally, so I don't want to do it when I'm sick anyways. But yeah, that was it. That was the end of my week.
That was the end of your week?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very good.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I did some work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of work.
Yeah, well, I had training for a new QA system, but it was it was ultra high level stuff. So it's like, well, I don't even
like high level, like
extreme skimming the top overview.
Like, this is how you would save. There's a save function. It's like that kind of basic stuff.
Yeah, kind of. It's like you can upload your pictures here.
Oh, wow.
You can do this.
Press this button.
It's kind of
to
interesting
upload.
because it's you can see where all your QA issues are on the map.
Mhm.
It's like brings up a big Google Maps. Like, okay, you got QA issues here.
Yeah.
And then you can just kind of like drill down deep and see what they actually are to go and fix them.
Yeah.
If, these people plan on fixing them.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they do.
Uh-huh.
We're a small company and we always get 100% on our QC or QA.
That's from cheating, though.
Kind of, yeah. They tell us the problems, we go and fix it, and then we get 100%.
Very good.
But we have the head designer and one of the bigger guys down in Vancouver is quitting.
Oh, yeah.
And is going to another job.
Oh, yeah.
So his position is getting separated out and delegated around.
Oh, I love it when they do that. Well, we were paying one other guy before to do this job, but you guys can all just share in the load now.
Yes.
Ah, love it.
Yes, so I'm getting a new office chair, got a new computer
Oh,
coming.
no. They gave you an office chair, but they're also like, here's 10 extra hours of work you have to do every week. Oh, that's radical. I love that.
Yeah, so I will no longer be leaving town.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Okay, all right, okay. Now cut to the chase.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of office work,
Oh.
and I'll rarely leave town now.
You need to work from home, though.
Oh, yeah, I can do that, too.
Oh, the dream!
I could do that here, but being in the PRS is a little bit distracting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like, I can't do work. I got to play Apex.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hear that for sure.
So I'm definitely going to have to go into the office,
Yeah.
and do the work there.
But all alone?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All alone with the machine shop next to me.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a brick wall, a cinder block wall, so there's no sound dampening at all.
Well, that sucks, but you just turn up your lo-fi hip-hop beats to work to or whatever, and you're good.
Put on my work tunes here and just be like, yep.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's exciting.
Does
it involve a raise at least?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right.
We'll see. I got to try and get another guy.
I mean, it's like go to town or a raise. Like,
Yeah.
Which is which?
Well, I do lose out on a lot of money when I'm not out of
That's
town.
true. That's true.
Because I'm like, depending on where we're staying.
But is it like
it's
money
like
or like
$1,000
stay
a
home?
paycheck. It's an extra $1,000 a paycheck to be out of town sometimes.
Yeah, but like money is good, but
and untaxed.
That's illegal. Don't say that live on here. We've contacted Revenue Canada.
Well, it's because they're paying me to live out. So it's not part of my actual revenue.
Is that the way it works?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
That's actually how it works.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I don't know, so I can't say.
Yeah. So I've started renovations on the other side, the other corner of the house over there underneath. I've got the framework for a workbench going up.
Oh, baby.
Spent $300 in wood.
Nice.
I got some good plywood.
Nice.
Good one-side plywood.
Nice.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
One-sided plywood?
One-sided plywood is good. The other side is full of knots.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so it looks good one side.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Who's looking at plywood?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I want my desk and my work surface to be nice and
You're not going to
fresh.
put some laminate on top of it or anything? Oh, okay. Well,
maybe some mineral oil to buff it up. No.
Mineral oil? What
No.
the fuck? Just get a nice mahogany slab over there.
Yeah, so I got my saw set up downstairs with the vacuum hooked up.
Wow, very good.
Got my work tunes going because it's echoey and loud.
Nice. Exciting.
Yeah, so I'll probably finish that up today, maybe.
Beauty.
Though I need to figure out how to do shelves underneath.
You go to IKEA.
I guess.
Yeah. We don't have one of those here.
No.
Go to Yisk.
Yisk to put all my heavy tools in. Yeah, no. That's not
don't
gonna
use
happen.
a Yisk shelf. Holy shit. It's only if you want everything to fall on the floor.
Yeah, you can only put at minimum max 5 pounds of stuff on your
it's
Yisk
terrible.
shelves.
I remember when I was looking to get my DX Racer, I was test driving them at the office store here. I don't remember. It's called Office Depot or whatever. And then my roommate, works at Yisk, and he's like, "Oh, we have gaming chairs over at Yisk." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll check them out." And I just was like, "What?" These are like just the uber knockoff, like trash chair of Doom. I was like, I'll order mine online.
Although, that entertainment stand I have upstairs underneath my TV.
Sometimes I've seen stuff that's okay.
That's a yisk, and it's really nice.
The chairs, not really.
Yeah.
No, pretty trash. So,
yes.
Anyways,
yes,
they're a lot cheaper though too.
Oh yeah.
So whatever.
And yeah, that was pretty much my week. It's just been kind of adjusting to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I streamed a bunch too.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah. Played some Dying Light 2.
Oh, yeah.
They finally released a patch for that a couple days ago to fix all of the co-op issues.
Yeah, all of them? Come on. They didn't fix them all.
Probably not. But there were a lot of times you'd be playing co-op and you just couldn't finish missions because the mission items were like suspended in midair.
Yeah.
And then I'd go back single player and finish those off because they spawned in the correct spot. But there was, Kierlum was playing his multiplayer game and then went single player, and he's locked in a room that kills him over and over again because it's outside the mission area that he's currently on.
Oh, fun.
So he can't actually play his single player game because he's locked in this room.
He's got to just turn on like no clipping mode and walk out of there or something like
maybe.
that. I was watching you play it, and it was just like, I remember you guys were doing one mission, and it was like it spawned every enemy and like the captive. There was 2 of them. So like you would free the captive, and there was just another one that was on the ground.
We would double spawn them in the exact same spot.
I remember when when you came over there and kicked the one guy because he was sitting, and the one guy you hit like got knocked back, but there was just all of a sudden another guy crouched in the same spot, and I was like, this fucking game, man.
Yeah, they released a patch 2 days ago, hopefully fixing a lot of that. So, mainly so you just can't get stuck and just get killed and not be able to play your game. That would be nice.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Yeah, it looked pretty glitchy. So.
Yeah, even with all the glitches, it's still a super fun game to play.
It looks too grindy.
It's a little bit grindy, the leveling.
Like just the amount of hits to kill an enemy and how many you have to kill.
I think they might have released a patch to fix that, actually.
Yeah.
Because I've been smacking guys down pretty quickly now.
Oh, okay.
Of the same level.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked interesting, but I don't think I'm going to... Maybe if it ends up on Game Pass or something, I'll try it, but...
Yeah, I've been enjoying my time with it a lot.
Yeah, it looked interesting, but...
But then, of course... Season 12 of Apex dropped on
Tuesday.
Of it.
I've heard of it.
And they've got...
Oh, my birthday.
Yeah. You should have played some Apex on your birthday.
Yeah.
They added Maggie, of course.
I didn't realize she was from New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
Because Heck is from New Zealand. So when Maggie came out, he was like just critiquing all the stuff they fucked up about Maggie.
Oh, yeah?
Like...
Just the way she says things?
Well, no, like you have the quips and the titles and everything like that. And he was just... capturing, like, there's one where she says, like, they can't handle the jandal, and a jandal is like a flip-flop, basically, in New Zealand, but they spelled jandal the wrong way.
Oh, that's what that was about in your Discord. I was kind of
and then there was, like, all these Maori, like, expressions that they were using in a weird way or whatever, and stuff like that, so it was pretty interesting to have the, like, someone from New Zealand being like, they've appropriated my culture wrong.
Yeah, I think that's the second New Zealand character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rampage. Or Rampart.
No. She's like Indian.
She's got a weird different accent.
She's British.
Is she British?
I think so.
She's got a different accent. I can't place it.
She's supposed to be like British Indian or something like that, or English speaking Indian. I'm not sure though. I don't think she's from New Zealand.
Let's find out.
Do we have to look into the Apex lore? Like seriously? I think we've spoke enough about it. I do like Rampage though. Yes. Oh, Gibby is Samoan. Rampage is Indian. Yes.
Oh, she's actually got an Indian voice actor too.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok of her and the one that does Bangalore and I don't know. They did a TikTok together where they're doing their voices. Yeah. So it was interesting. Oh, that's the other thing about the reason I can't play Dying Light. The lead character is voiced by the guy who does Mirage. As soon as you started playing Dying Light, I was like, it's fucking Mirage. I was
like, oh, as soon as he opened his mouth, I was
I was just like, it's Mirage. Oh my God. I cannot play this game. I need a mod to change the name out. Get like Texas Speech Brian or something in there.
You just have to put it in French and then subtitle
or it's just English. Him in a really terrible French accent. Man, oh man. So, anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They brought the alternator back out of the package, and it slaps pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's got no recoil whatsoever.
What about the
It's
new
kinda
mode?
funny. Control?
Yeah.
Garbage mode. Never play it.
What?
Oh, it's garbage. I hate it.
Everyone's saying they like it.
Oh, everyone loves it. Yeah. Not me. I don't like it.
All right. That's
I'm like,
fine. I haven't tried it.
It's gross.
Kings Canyon's back, so I should play it.
Yeah.
Hot Drop Bunker.
Hot Drop Bunker.
Yeah.
Which is not there anymore.
It's there. Stop trying to screw with me. It's there. They would never get rid of Bunker. It's too good.
I don't know if it's is it in the regular rotation?
I don't know. I haven't even
ranked.
updated it, so I don't know.
And ranked is on Olympus, and they've really fixed a lot of the dead areas in Olympus.
Yeah.
Lots more movement capabilities in there, which is nice. And Maggie is not overpowered. She's barely useful.
Yeah. I guess they just went from like, let's make them super uber powerful that we have to nerf down to nothing to just like, let's start low and build up.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Very good.
It's pretty good. I've been having some fun.
Might play it, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do it.
We'll see.
You'll play it you'll have a stream and you'll play it for an hour, and then they'll rotate off Kings Canyon and you'll play something else.
Yeah, maybe.
And they'll rotate back on.
Maybe.
Did I play anything else? No.
Nothing else?
No. We had a good DJ stream on Friday.
Yep.
Just banging out
Played some games last night.
Oh, yeah. We kind of did a couch
We
this
did
thing.
couch this last night.
With
Salinth,
the salty man himself.
Yeah, and then JB from
BC.
aka Barubium.
Yeah.
And played a bunch of games. It was a fun time. Played Crawl and Nippon Marathon and some other ones I can't remember.
Yeah, we played BFF or Die.
Oh yeah, that one was like
you weren't a fan of.
It was whatever.
It was kind of kids game, and then it got really hard.
It was just like, I don't know. I didn't like the mechanics, I guess.
Yeah. What was that other one?
I don't
the
know.
mech one that I really liked.
Oh yeah, that was Neurovoider.
Yeah, Neurovoid.
That was
I'm gonna play that again.
It was fine, maybe a little too much going on.
There was a lot going on.
Just to get lost in what was exploding and everything.
Yeah.
Every time I died, I was like, why did I die? Like, what hit me? Like,
yeah, your bullets are very large. The enemy bullets are not as large.
Yeah,
sometimes.
so it was just like, I'm dead for some reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But it was fun. Had a good time. Ate some pepperoni.
Yeah, I think that pepperoni did not agree with my stomach.
No?
No.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that processed manufactured meat like that in my
Well,
stomach
I'm not a huge fan of those kind of pepperoni. Like the dry sausage you had, that was really good. I like that a lot. But like the Schneider's like mini peps or whatever, it's just like you may as well eat a fucking Slim Jim. Like, really.
Yeah, everything on that board cost added up to the cost of that dry pepperoni.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe it.
That stuff's really good.
Yeah, that stuff's good, but
so I try and get it every time.
Yeah, it's good, but yeah, the mini peps and stuff, it's just kind of like that's like the McDonald's of snacking sausages. So
yeah, for sure. I'll just put out a case of Slim Jims you guys can snack in next time.
Yeah, I mean that's gamer fuel right there for sure.
Although we can't really get Slim Jims in boxes up here.
No, we have the
find
link.
A Slim Jim.
What do we have? Like the Schneider's, I don't even know what they're called.
Well, you
meat sticks or something.
Yeah, you get the old Dutch ones.
Yeah.
But
there's also a Schneider's one.
It's barely any meat. It's just like a tube of grease.
Yeah, you squeeze it and like the grease comes out at the end. It's fucking disgusting, man.
It's like crunchy grease.
It's so gross, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why these are gross.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Anyway,
sometimes you just need a hot meat injection.
Yes, fucking no doubt. That's what my mom always says. Cool.
Yeah, that's all I did.
That's all you
really.
played?
Yeah, I think we might play some PlanetSide 2.
Oh God,
later on tonight.
Lordy,
get a squad up.
Good gravy.
Get a squad together and go crazy.
Why don't you just set your computer on fire?
I'll try. I'll put graphics on max on that game. See what happens.
But you could get max mode on your TI 84 or something like that.
My Alienware laptop, when that game first came out,
yeah,
couldn't run it at max graphics.
Good
it was so stuttery.
Good God.
Get your netcode better.
Yeah.
It's better now.
Terrible.
There's quests in there now. There's a whole hub world with quests you can go do.
Wow. It's only been 12 years.
Yes.
What a game.
And
Crazy.
boats. Quests and boats.
Yeah.
And underwater guns. Yeah. What did you play?
Well, I got Arceus, Pokemon Arceus. Everyone was, talking about it and everything, and I was like, okay, I'll jump in and try the Arceus. So, have you ever played a Pokemon game?
Yes.
Which one did you play?
Yellow.
Did you beat it?
No, Sapphire.
On the GBA? Like the blue cartridge?
Yes.
Okay.
Blue and sparkly.
Yeah, that's Sapphire.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you
the
beat
one.
it, or did you just have a faff about?
I just had a faff about. I was like, meh, not for me.
Okay. Well, Arceus is like not a traditional Pokemon game. This is like an open world one where most of your Pokemon catchings, you just throw a Pokeball at them and they just go into the Pokeball. You don't fight them or anything. So it's like a combination of Pokemon Let's Go with original, because you can do regular fights if you don't catch them or whatever. So you can have a regular Pokemon battle, but like just catching a Pokemon, you get EXP and your Pokemon level up. But it's like open world with quests and everything. This is kind of like what people have been asking for forever. It's like, I want an open world Pokemon game where you can see the Pokemon and you can catch them and everything like that. So that's basically what this is. I enjoyed what I played. I'm going to play it hopefully tomorrow on stream again if I'm feeling okay after work. But that was a fun one. I recommend it. I'm not that far in, but far enough I've caught a few Pokemon, and it seems like your goal is just to catch like hundreds of fucking Pokemon. I don't know.
Got to catch them all. Isn't that the motto?
Well, I mean, usually it's you got to catch them all, i.e. one of every single one. Where this one, it's like you have to just catch them to level up, basically.
Oh, gotcha.
You can fight them regularly and get EXP, but that also takes like 5 times as long. So it's easier just to catch them. And then I don't know if there's going to be like a mass release button and I can let all these fucking Pokemon go or whatever.
How are you carrying all those balls?
Well, you only carry 6 and then the other ones teleport to the PC. You only carry 6 at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and they're only small too. The Pokemon shrink to go in the Pokeball.
Well, yeah, but the Pokeball is still like,
yeah, they're
ball
fist
size.
Yeah. So
there's just a bin at the Pokemon Center with your name on it. Just a huge dump truck.
Well, no, they get digitized and they go in the computer.
Oh, in the computer. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Magical Land.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It's basically Tron.
Pretty much.
Tron for Pokemon.
Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. And then I was playing a little bit of Pokemon Shield, and that game never really did it for me. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It just didn't do it for me. And then they did the remakes. Before Arceus, they released Shining Diamond or Shining Pearl, and I don't know what, Glowing Diamond or some shit. The remakes of the old DS games.
Yeah.
So it was my birthday, and I was like, fuck it, treat myself. I'm gonna buy Shining Pearl, and man, it's just so much better than Shield. I just like it so much more.
Yeah.
And I've played it a bunch, and I'm just catching Pokemon and like re-enjoying my adventure through the land of Pearl, basically. So, in fact, after last night, I went home at midnight and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to play some Pearl. So I played some Pearl till 1 a.m. in the bed on the Switch. So
nice.
It was fun. Had a good time doing that. And it's kind of like Arceus got me back in the Switch swing of things, like,
yeah.
So I had rebought Animal Crossing like a month or so ago.
Yes.
Maybe even more.
Yep.
Because I was watching
Definitely
people
more.
playing on stream. Like I was watching Master of None and Pockets were playing on stream. And I was like, man, this looks like why didn't I enjoy it, right? Like I remember when I sold it, it was like, well, it's like work.
You sold it for profit.
Well, I did barely any profit, but I sold it at the start of COVID. I basically got my money back and a little more.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what's going on? Why didn't I like it? So a few months ago, I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it again, right?
Yeah.
So I played it a bit, and it was again like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't know why I'm not enjoying it. So once I got back on the Switch here, I was like, all right, let's give it another try. And it finally was like, okay, we're starting to unlock part of the thing was like, you couldn't go everywhere. There's like these high points you can't get to, and you start unlocking all this stuff so you can go to these spots and everything like that. And now like people are moving in and things are happening. So I'm like, okay, I get it now. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing the game. Played for an hour, 50 minutes, 30 minutes a day. You're done. You go back the next day.
It's just like a mobile game.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. Not really. I mean, there's a lot more in it than a mobile game, but anyways, now that I've been having the Switch on, it's kind of like, okay, I get it.
Yep.
I can see
Log
what's
in,
going on.
Do your half an hour maintenance, upkeep, get some people to move in.
Yeah,
play
and it's
something
just like now I can go everywhere and do everything. And
Yeah.
I think it's just going to continue going on this way. So, and now I have like, I've unlocked different things that I can make. So now it's like, oh, I have an idea of what I want to do with this room and everything like that. Did you ever play Animal Crossing, like GameCube or anything? No?
Nope.
Okay. So at this point, you're expanding your house. You get your like different furniture. You put down a sofa and put down a table, put down whatever. So and there's like weird ass shit. So I got like a squatting toilet. Like that was one of the things.
Hell yeah.
So I have a squatting toilet and I just was like, well, I just put it right in the middle of my living room. First thing you see when you come in my house is a squatting toilet in the middle of the room. So it's right now my
That's how you
furniture.
poop good.
Yeah, my furniture has no rhyme or reason. It's just like, oh, I've got a painting set, put it on the floor. Oh, I got a squatting toilet, middle of the room. So
very good.
yeah, it's been interesting. So I'll keep going on that anyways. So, and then besides that, the only other thing I played was some Guardians of the Galaxy for Game Club.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Mhm.
Maybe we should just talk about Game Club.
I mean, unless you have some other gaming gameplay that you had want to talk about.
I don't know. Did I?
I don't think so.
Ah, good.
I think
I
you
thought
did
you might have
everything.
had some inside information on something that I've forgotten about.
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I pretty much just played
Yeah.
Apex.
Yep. Very
Apex.
good.
Oh, I played Apex with the Gears family.
Oh, very
Mr.
good.
and Mrs. Gears.
Oh, yeah.
That was a hoot.
Very good.
Yes.
That's
All right. Game Club. Each week we talk about, well,
We try to.
We try to. Sometimes we
COVID
don't get-
kind of like poo-pooed it for the last two shows. But,
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get in there and actually get the game played when you're super busy
Or super sick.
or super sick.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been playing. You've been playing it on stream. I haven't been playing on.
I didn't
stream.
play it on stream yesterday. I just played it. Yeah.
So we are talking about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Yep.
Which is a great, somewhat RPG,
Yeah,
somewhat
RPG light.
RPG light,
Yeah.
tactical, not tactical,
That's
action,
tactical light.
tactical light, some action light.
Action light. Yeah, it's kind of like
extremely light on everything except story and voice lines, in which case it's incredibly heavy.
yeah, basically. Yeah, that's true.
We are currently on chapter 8.
Yes.
We are about to meet the matriarch.
Yes.
The big, what the hell's his name?
The reunifier.
Raker.
Oh, Raker. Yeah, the reunifier.
The Grand Unifier.
Grand unifier. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we were off trying to find
Corel,
Corel and
Nikki.
Nikki.
They disappeared.
They disappeared off their ship.
Corella was like Star-Lord's ex-girlfriend, and Nikki is like maybe Star-Lord's daughter.
Yep.
We still
Maybe
don't really
100%.
know. Well, I mean, she could have had hooked up with another human
Yeah.
guy. Maybe.
That's true.
I don't know. Probably not. But
So this chapter opens up. We're on a very long, drawn out walk and talk
yeah,
with Raker.
with Raker. So we're on like the giant. I don't know.
The Grand Unifier ship or the Matriarch ship, whatever
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
like the religious ship, basically,
Yeah.
which is huge. Every time they show a ship, it's bigger than the last one. Because, like,
Yeah, it just keeps
they
getting
show
bigger.
the Milano getting slurped into, like, the Nova asteroid station, and then this fucking even gianter ship shows up.
Slurps the asteroid station?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
it just takes the
Yeah, it
Milano,
just takes
but...
the Milano.
So, on there's a sort of a... You're not walking, you're, like, getting... Well, there's a bit of a walking to it, but you get on these, like, skiffs that fly, and the Raker is just like telling you about like how this religion is so good and like there's an infinite energy source based off of faith and just like this whole like religious mumbo jumbo bullshit.
The inside of this ship is gigantic.
And
it's
it's
just covered
golden.
in gold and
Yeah.
cubes and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
It looks
very
amazing.
like it looks cool as hell.
The RTX working overtime.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
no kidding. And so we're, trying to figure out like how the hell we're going to get away from this ship, right? And Rocket's like, "Oh, just distract him. There's a little like drone thing that's floating and
Little
Rocket's
gold
like,
cube drone.
distract him. I'm going to hack this thing." So you have to like talk to Raker and ask him questions about what the whole thing is and he'll reply and you have to distract him from not knowing where Rocket was. And
He's like, wasn't there 5 of you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but you distract him, and so apparently you can fail this section where Rocket will not. Well, I mean, I'm assuming because at the end, you get to the end and it said like, "Oh, Rocket successfully hacked the drone," whatever he called, and he called him Gubble or something like that. I can't even remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But like because that popped up,
it
makes me think that there's a way to fail that.
Oh
section.
yeah, you probably fail the drone thing, and then there's probably a place later where the drone doesn't help you.
Yeah,
in the combat sequence,
but I passed that part. Rocket successfully hacked
I
him.
also
So
did.
it's possible maybe there's no way to fail that. Maybe
could be,
but. You had options of different things to say to Raker. So I'm thinking if you choose something different, maybe Raker will realize like, hey, where's the fucking rat?
Yeah, if you don't distract him good enough.
Yeah, he'll be like, where's the rat at? But that point we get up to the top and then they're like, here, let me introduce you to the matriarch. And she comes like floating out of the ground and it's like, oh, it's Nikki, but something's wrong with her because her eyes are all messed up and she's dressed like this matriarch and
she's been possessed.
I don't know, like maybe I missed it or I don't remember or whatever, but she has the power to like, they're implying she has the power to bring everyone back to life, but it's probably not true. The way they do it, it's probably like, well, there's a whole scene where Star-Lord goes back in time and he's like able to save his mom from being killed.
Oh yeah, so the matriarch is trying to convert Star-Lord to the religion at this point.
Yeah. And Star-Lord at first is just like, hey, we'll save you, give her a wink and like, we'll get you out of here. And she's like, well, no, I want to be here. This is what I'm here to do. Like, she's like, let me show you. And then she uses her matriarch powers. But is that not an infinity gem that she has in her palm?
It kind of looks like an infinity gem in her palm.
So I was like, where did that come from? Have we seen that before? I don't remember seeing an infinity gem. The only infinity thing I remember was not the gauntlet in the collector's collection.
Yeah, the gauntlet was in the collector's collection.
Okay. So she sends Star-Lord into a memory of his mom being shot.
Yeah, but he's an adult with his blasters.
Adult with his blasters. I mean, the blasters were there when it happened earlier, but anyways, he's an adult. So he starts blasting and saves his mom. And she's like, oh, so happy you're here. I've been waiting for this and I'm so proud of you. And he's like, oh, Mom, I'm so happy to see you. And then they cut to the scene afterwards where everyone's like all the Guardians are at her house, their farmhouse. So what did you do at that point? You're working on a motor in a truck and you checking all the parts. He's like, oh, I don't think anything's wrong with the Johnson rod over here.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, Star-Lord. I don't even remember what his name is. Peter, dinner's ready. And he's like, I'll be there in a second, Mom. And you sort of get control in the yard. What did you do at this point? Did you just go straight into the house?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't go into the house at all.
Oh, really?
I don't remember working on the tractor at all either.
Oh, really? Well, there was just a truck and it had 4 sections and you hit Y and it would be like, oh, maybe I need to put more oil in here. And
yeah, I didn't get that at all.
The spark plugs look good.
No, I didn't get that at all.
Oh, crazy. So I did that and then she's like, Peter, it's time for dinner. And he's like, I'll be there in a second, Mom. And then you get control and I can see like there's a soccer ball. So of course I went over to see if I could kick the soccer ball. I couldn't move the soccer ball. It was like planted into the ground basically. And then I could see there's like the gate off the farm. And I was like, well, let's see what happens when I leave the farm. So I walked that way and you can hear like all the ambient like cricket sounds and everything. But as soon as you left the like gate, the sound stopped. And you could run like a ways down the thing, but then all of a sudden these black, like, I don't want to say tentacles, but like black disturbances came around the screen, like coming into the memory.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to go this way. So then I head back into the house and you hear like all of a sudden, Drax is like, where do you keep your knives? And she's like, underneath whatever. And he's like, this is not a knife. This is a dull whatever. And then you go in the house and you're talking to your mom and like, she's like, oh, dinner's almost ready and it's so good to see you. And like, I have a girl that I want to introduce you to. And she's like, Mom, I've been back on Earth for like an hour and you're trying to hook me up. And she's like, well, I'm not getting younger and I'd like some grandkids. And then Gamora's like, oh, Peter, you haven't told her about Nikki yet? And she's like, oh, who's Nikki? And then you go, and the whole time this is going on, this black tentacly crap is coming deeper into the screen, and your view is getting narrower and narrower. And I didn't
have that happen to me.
I went into the living room, and like Rocket and Gamora are there talking, and the dog's looking at Rocket, and Rocket's like, stop this dog from looking at me or whatever. So then I pet what was the dog called? Kubrick? I think it's Kubrick. And then it's like fades to black, and it's like the credits roll, like I beat the game.
Oh,
and I was just like, that's kind of weird. So I'm like watching him for a bit, and I hit the button, and it's like, oh, do you want to try that again? So it's either you
game overed.
You can either no. You can either change. It's not a game over. It's like it says, do you want to keep the same decision? And it's like yes or no. And I said no. So you go back to when.
I bet you if you keep the same decision, that's it. Game over.
Maybe you go back to when you're hugging your mom, and she's like, "Oh, it's so good to see you, Peter," and it does it like exactly the same, like it's pulling back, like whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do differently? So I just pressed back on the D-pad, and Peter's like, "No, Mom, no, this is not real." And it's like, she's like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "This isn't real, Mom. It's not real." And the option is like, shoot your mom. So I pull up my blaster. I'm like, shoot her. And she's like, ah! So then she's on the ground like, oh my God. And you can go over and like pick her up and then like give her a hug. And she's like, it's good to have you back, Peter. And I was like, okay. So I did it again where I pushed her off and I started backing away more and I shot her again. And she's like, ah! And then it's like, okay, she's just sort of like shot again. So I was like, okay, like what do I do now? So I just shot her again. And then all this black, like, stuff comes out of her, and what it is like the creature that we released earlier in the game, that's what it was.
Yeah, that geometric creature.
Yeah, that was what was coming around the edge of the screen, was like the influence of this thing.
Yeah,
because it has control of Nikki basically. And then you go back to the real world. Well, you don't actually go back to the real world. I go to another scene, which I won't say what it is now, but what happened to you after Nikki talked to you?
Yeah, same thing. Got into the promise, into the dream state. It's called the promise in this.
But what was your dream state?
Same thing.
But you didn't have to. You weren't working on a truck.
No, I was. Mom was dying. Grabbed the blasters, jumped out, blasted the aliens.
Okay. After that, yes,
we hug.
Yeah.
I push her away because, I know it's not my mom.
Oh!
I push her away and I just blast her.
Oh, you didn't get to see any of that stuff.
No, I didn't get to see any of that.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I just let it happen because I didn't know what was coming up next. That's so interesting. Yeah, so then so you skipped the whole house part. Where
I think I saved Mom. We go into the house and then we go back outside and hug because she goes outside. And that's when the thing happens right at the blaster. Because I distinctly remember Drax doing this is not a knife thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember that being hilarious because, it's Crocodile Dundee, of course. And yeah, she was outside and I just blasted her.
Yeah, that was, I had to, maybe if you go outside, maybe she comes out or something like that. If you go in and out. But yeah, the only time I was hugging her was after I saved her.
Yeah.
And then it was like we were hugging. But then when it was like, do you want to rethink your choice? Then I was hugging her again. And then I pulled away from her and blew her away. And then you go into the second memory, which is
not a memory. It's an alternate universe.
It's a potential memory, I guess.
It could be what happens if.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole thing in the house is like a potential thing that could have happened.
So this is if you stay with Carell and Nikki and you're on the ship.
Yeah, the like Nova space ship or whatever.
It's Carell's birthday.
Yeah,
and so you have to like
help Nikki set up the perfect birthday. And at this point is when I realized, like, I don't know if I'm just an idiot or whatever, but like, you go into Nikki's room and I see the birthday present on the shelf. And you can look at different things. You can pick up a picture and Peter will be like, oh, when did this picture get taken? And he'll be, Dad, you took that picture of us. That was whatever. And he'd be like, oh, I don't remember that. Sorry. But I went into Nikki's room and she had the Chewbacca figure on her bed. And I picked it up. He's like, oh, you still have the Chewbacca figure. And she's like, yeah, he's the captain of the ship now or whatever. And I put it down. And it was at this point where I realized like, oh, Groot is like based off of Chewbacca.
Yeah, he's definitely a Chewbacca character.
Yeah, he's like the Chewbacca in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Because like he just says, rather than roaring, he just says, "I am Groot," and everyone's like, "Oh, right, good point." Whereas like in Star Wars, Chewie's like, "Arr," and Han's like, "Yeah, I know, shut up, I understand." Like, so it was like when they were creating the Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot was obviously influenced by Chewbacca as a character. But that was like the first time I was like, "Oh yeah, obviously, duh." But you do the perfect birthday. You have to light the candles on the cake, and you have to get the present, and you have to fix the little hologram projector. And then once that's all done, you know, they have a heartwarming moment where like Nikki's like, "I love you, Dad." And he's just like, "Oh, well, okay." That's cool, I guess. And Carell's banging on the door, so you have to let her in. And you go to let her in, and she's like, you know, Peter's like, "Happy birthday!" And Carell's like, "Oh, what do you know, like, that's nice," or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Carell, like, as a ghostly apparition, squirts out of the Carell and's like, "This isn't real, Peter! Like, you gotta save Nikki!" Like, and then she tells a story about how they were on the planet where the creature killed Nikki's, like, Carell.
In the corrupt zone.
In the corrupt zone. The one that we released.
Yeah, in the first chapter.
Yeah, and
so
then
they go into that zone.
Yeah. And then Nikki's under the influence of this creature. And we got to save her.
a way to get in there.
Yeah. So, very interesting scenes. Very memorable scenes there for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely gave me... I've never actually played... I don't remember the GameCube game, but there was a GameCube game by Silicon Knights that was very, like, sort of meta like that, where it would be like... there's a point where the game pretends to crash and like it takes you to like the menu of a TV where it'll have like, you know, you can check your settings or whatever, and it's like, oh my god, like the game crashed, and but then it's like, oh, pretending to mess with you in this way, whereas that's what happened with me, where it was like, here the credits roll and it's like, do you want to rethink your choices here or whatever? So
yeah, I bet if you kept that, it would have just kept.
Yeah, maybe. I knew it wasn't the end, but it was just like, what's going on here? So, yeah, very interesting. Yeah. Anyways,
so once you break out of the illusion, you're back on the floor.
Yeah,
the matriarch gets out of there because you're out of the illusion.
Well,
they're like, protect the matriarch.
Yeah, there's a whole thing where like Peter's, you know, says like, oh, it's not real. We got to rescue Nikki, and then the matriarch flies away. So we got to chase down the matriarch. We got to fight on that.
Fight Raker on the platform.
Well, we do fight Raker there, but he pieces out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was that battle or one after that. I did die once there, but I can't remember if it was that battle with Raker or the one after. I think it was the one after. Like, I think the Raker fight was pretty easy because
the Raker fight was Raker. Easy.
But then they send down like the guys to fight you, and Raker is like, they don't leave this room or whatever. And I think I died on that battle, but that was the only time I died in this chapter, was on that battle the one time.
I don't know if I died in this chapter.
Yeah.
The previous chapter? Tons.
Yeah, I don't remember I don't think I did. Dying in the previous one too much. But this one, yeah, I died once because just of bad positioning, basically, where they're shooting their lightning beams at me and stuff, and it's just like, oh, it hit me in the back and I died or whatever.
Yeah, one thing I'm finding frustrating is locking onto people to shoot, because I'm like, lock onto this guy. It's like, oh, you want this guy way over here? I'm like, no, well, the guy right in front of you.
Once you're locked on, I don't know, are you playing with the controller or are you playing keyboard? Okay, so once you've hit... Well, I find that what you can do is if you lock on and then use the ability, like, to send Gamora or whatever, it slows down time to like a crawl, basically. And then if you use the other analog stick, you can like just teleport to who you want to look at, basically. So that makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
But in these battles, in this one, like using Rocket's grenades really like did a lot of work for me, because it was just like blowing away everybody that was in a pack together. So that was good.
I used Rocket's suck them into a pack grenade.
I don't know if I've unlocked that one yet. So.
Smash him with Drax's charge.
I don't think I've unlocked that one yet.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Sucks them all in, then Drax goes, okay, runs in there. Everyone just goes flying everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
But, you know, we do a bunch of fighting, battling, whatever. And eventually we get to I mean, we can skip over most of the other stuff. It's nothing important.
Yeah.
In this elevator, finally, we're getting close to the escaping, and we take the elevator up, and we can hear chanting on the way up, and they're like, is that chanting we hear? And you get up to the top, and there's just literally like this giant chamber where all people. This, like 1 million people are in it, and they're sending their like energies towards, the whatever. And so it's obviously they're like slurping the energy out of these people as a religious thing.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. You could look and see all the little people moving around or whatever.
The render distance is far.
Yeah. So it was crazy though. There was some sort of glitch on the Xbox where you could see them, whatever. But when I started moving the first time on the platform, I looked at them and it was like they were running. All the little people were running at like 5 times the regular speed, and they were just like twitching all over the place, and it looked so crazy. But we fight our way through this thing. We keep having to land because the skiff is going to break, and we get in another skiff and we do some more fighting. I felt the fighting like took a little too long in this area. They kept...
Yeah, it was a long fight area.
It was just like, why do we keep having to land and fight these guys? Like, I know they got to pad the game out of it, but it just was
when you're trying to blow up skiffs when they were coming at you, you couldn't lock onto them. You can hit them, but you can't lock onto them.
If you locked onto a guy on the skiff, then it would eventually blow the skiff away. But like, I couldn't hit a skiff unless I was locked on, basically. Yeah. Just the shots, you could try to lead them. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was a pain in the butt, the whole fight. I was like, am I doing this right? Like, what the hell?
It was not good. But we fight our way through, and eventually we get to a point where Gamora sees Raker and was like, I'm going to go fight him. You guys keep going on. And then we get into the Milano, and that's where I actually quit. So I don't even know if Gamora's on the Milano or she's still on the ship.
That's where you quit. You didn't get it all the way through then.
Yeah, it said that. That was the end of the chapter.
Oh.
Yeah. Once I was on the Milano, I
played the next chapter then.
Yeah, maybe you did. That was the end of the chapter because I got the achievement and it said like the heading said like the next chapter at the top. So
I played a little bit of the next chapter just so I could see where Gamora was and what she was doing.
I'll check that out for the next episode. But it was
I didn't play all of it. I just went back on the ship.
Yeah. No, as soon as it came up, I was like, okay, that's the end of this chapter. I'll save it and get out of here.
Yeah.
So, it was good. I enjoyed it. Interesting stuff happening anyways. So.
Yeah, I'm curious to see as to what would happen if you didn't have the drone hacked.
Yeah, see, I think
if it was going to be like a longer way to where you were trying to go. Because the drone is just like, okay, this is the way, and you follow the drone.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? And I liked it when the drone got destroyed. Because like Rocket is just like, we're going to need to make room on the ship. This guy's going to be the 6th Guardian, and then immediately gets blown away. And he's like, no, Gobble! So it was interesting. But I noticed there's like a chapter select thing, so you can go back and replay. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do that and just see. I don't know, though. Like, does a choice in chapter 1 affect the choice in chapter 4 or something like that?
I don't know.
Or is it just all self-contained?
Well, the choice in chapter 2 affected the choice in chapter 4.
Oh, I don't remember what those choices were.
I would imagine it did, because when I took Nikki's side and got the hacked key card.
Oh, yeah,
I was able to go into her room after.
Yeah. I'm sure, but
I mean, I guess
you probably show up in that part later and you don't have the card, and it's just like Rocket hack the door.
Yeah, it could be.
So who knows?
Or you just can't even go in.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to go in, but I don't know.
I don't think you do, because I think it's just all information on if Nikki's your dad and Nikki's your daughter.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of important for the whole matriarch thing going on now. Yeah, though.
I wonder if it just changes the entire thing.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like,
I think I'm going to go back and just try different choices.
Yeah.
I mean, I've missed other things too, where I've missed
lots of costumes.
Like, I only found 2 costumes this time, I think. I found one for Drax, and I found I put it on immediately, the Star-Lord, like, greasy Star-Lord, where he's got, like, the mullet, and he's dressed like the kid Star-Lord.
Yeah, the kid Star-Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
so I put that on, and it's so bad.
It's awful.
And he's in cutscenes, and he's got this mullet and everything. Oh, my God. It's crazy. So, yeah. Interesting anyways, so interesting to see how it goes in the next chapter.
Yeah, that was a long time in between chapters.
Yeah.
For me, because I was like, I better look at the walkthrough and see what the hell is what happened in this chapter.
It wasn't in me to play it when I had COVID, so and after COVID
good.
too.
It's all good.
But yeah, that's the Guardians. I recommend the game still.
Yeah.
It's like RPG action light. It's light everything.
It's
basically.
light everything except for story.
Yeah. So yeah, the story, it's almost like there's too much basically.
Yeah.
So the other thing I noticed is I never really looked at it, but if you go in the menu, there's like the recap. Have you looked at the recap at all?
No, I haven't looked at the recap.
It's like got like crazy hand-drawn art. Like it's
the
done by
Star-Lord's
Mickey.
journal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I've
crazy.
looked at that.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it too much, but I saw it and it was like, holy shit, they spent a lot of time on this thing that no one's ever going to look at.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on a lot of things in this game.
Oh yeah, big time. So.
All right, give them a Patreon shout out while I go to the bathroom.
Okay, Mikey's going to go to the washroom. Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. If you go there, you can sign up for the Patreon. Help us out, hosting and everything. I mean, it's not free to do this show. If you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But you get early access to the show. You get all the pre-stream and post-stream audio content that we do, where we just talk with the chat and do general bullshittery, basically. So yeah, StreamVoid Pod. No, wait, let me say that again. Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. And if you want to support us individually, you can go there. Patreon.com/MikeyT33 or Patreon.com/KurbStomped. And you can help us out there if you would like to. Yeah, so that's the promo. Alternate ending. Hey, Kiro! What's going on? How's it going? Alternate ending of Guardians? Maybe. It's hard to say. I'm going to have to definitely check it out, though. Like, it's interesting. It doesn't seem to affect it as much as, like Mass Effect. It gives me a Mass Effect vibe that way, but, like, Mass Effect up until the ending, basically, where it was, like, a 3-choice ending, no matter what you did. It seems like it would have changed what is available, but it's hard to say, so I'm looking forward to, like, just playing it on easy. I don't even know if there's difficulty, or maybe there's a new game plus or something like that. That would be even better. So you're just fully decked out at the start and you can just blast the shit out of everything, because it'll be interesting to see like how it changed based on what you've done or what happens choice wise. I think there's only been a couple times where me and Mikey have differed on our selections of what happened, but I don't remember exactly what those were. So.
Star of the show's here.
Frankie baby. Yeah, so anyways.
Let's talk about some news then.
Okay.
If we're done recapping everything.
I think so.
Excellent.
Yep.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone sequels are coming later this year.
That's crazy. So this will be the second time they do Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, like, well, I mean, of course, there's going to be a Call of Duty game coming out this year. Why would you do a
sequel to Warzone, though? Why don't you just
that's the
expand upon Warzone?
I don't know, man. I would think... I don't know, actually. I was thinking about this, like, maybe they're going to change the way it operates, or it's too big of a thing, or maybe they're going to run both simultaneously or something. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, the article seems to say that they're going to run both simultaneously. So the new Warzone experience, which seems to be a full-scale sequel to the existing Battle Royale game and being designed together.
I would think it's going to be same launcher, I would think.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't know. Like, I guess at this point, they can never shut down Warzone, really.
No.
People have spent money on it. They bought the Battle Pass. Well, I guess they could shut it down, but bad PR-wise.
Yeah, and everyone seems to love that game.
It just seems there's a lot of hacking going on in it all the time. So, I don't know. Like maybe Warzone 2 is like World War 3 style or World War 2 style, or maybe it's like even more advanced, like the advanced one they did where you're in like space and shit like that.
Yeah, it could be.
Or who knows? Maybe it's like this, you know, the Black Ops sort of 60s espionage era. Could be anything.
Or back to World War II.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you're parachuting in. I don't know. Like, how could you have a battle royale?
Yeah.
World War II battle royale.
Well, yeah, maybe it's just all World War II weapons.
You're capturing Nazi gold or something like that.
Yeah, could be.
Who knows?
Everyone's gone rogue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they're working on, what they're planning on here. Or maybe this is like Microsoft's way to be like, we said the next 3 Call of Duty games will be on PlayStation. So here's 2 this year.
Yeah. Warzone, the Warzone follow-up was announced. The announcement describes it as a massive evolution of Battle Royale.
So, like, maybe it'll just be in the launcher. It'll be a separate mode like Apex. Maybe it won't be Warzone 2. Maybe it's Warzone
9057.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what they're going to do? Yeah, but Warzone's not even that old. It's kind of crazy. I guess, I mean, like, it's Activision, though. It was probably been in the works for, like, a long time already. Because, like,
Yeah.
you know, Bobby Kotick is always like, I would like a number 2 next to this game, please. Give me
number
Overwatch 2. Give me Warzone 2. Like, that's the way I want to operate. Whereas every other games as service company is like, well, besides Bungie, because they're whatever, but it's like, no. Fortnite will just run for 6 years. We'll do a new season. It's still Fortnite. Same thing with Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I would just think it should be just part of Warzone.
Yeah.
Different
it
mode.
Seems to splitting the player base right there.
Or maybe it's just like the graphical enhancements. It couldn't. Who knows? Who knows what their fucking reasoning behind this is?
Yeah.
It's like impossible to ever know what they're thinking of.
Yeah, not a clue.
Mikey will play Warzone for 3 matches and then uninstall.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes, I will. I'll be like, oh, yeah, let's check it out. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just the exact same. Terrible movement, terrible guns. Nothing feels good.
Oh, something must be good in there. People are playing the shit out of it. So.
That's because they don't know how to play Apex.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think it's just the frantic, low time to kill and
What, in Call of Duty?
yeah,
Yeah.
and high camping
Is there a lot of camping in that game?
in Warzone. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
people be like, "Oh, we're just gonna go to the middle of the circle and camp in this building. Anyone comes in, we blast them."
I mean,
And
isn't
they
that
just
the end
sit
of a Apex match?
Well, yeah, but that's the beginning of a Warzone match.
Oh, yeah.
They just
Maybe
spend the
that's just
entire
because it was
time
low
camping.
level, like your MMR's too low. So you're
Yeah,
getting in these
maybe.
bot lobbies.
Yeah, awful. All right,
Exactly.
Twitch
I've heard of it.
going to be banning some things.
Really?
Usernames
Uh-huh.
involving hard drugs and sex words.
That's crazy. So it was, I mean, whatever. That's probably a good thing. Like,
Yes.
You know, you don't want to be like streaming and then be like, oh, thanks for the follow, cock blaster.
Cockblaster 9000.
Yeah. It's funny though, like if you look at their little policy page where they announced all this crap, like what's been banned or whatever, the way they say it is hilarious because it's like, references to sexual acts, arousal, fluids, or genitalia. Like, oh my god. So you can't say sperm, I guess, in your name anymore, or like, I don't know,
Sperm
smegma.
guzzler.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be the sperm
Yeah,
guzzler
like-
9000.
You can't say arousal. Like, what does that mean? So, like, you can't have boner in your name, I guess.
Boner jammer.
Sexual acts. Like, what if they don't know the sexual act? Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of...
What if my name is Cleveland Steamer?
Or rusty trombone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you didn't know what it was, you wouldn't know any better.
Yeah, you have to go through the Urban Dictionary and just look at everything.
Exactly. So references to hard drugs, excluding alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana. So
You can still 420s, but you can't 69s.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I never thought of that. I wonder if 69 is going to be part of this thing too.
Yeah,
Like,
it could be.
you can't say 69 anymore. Like, who knows, right? So that'll be crazy because they'll make you change your
their
name.
name.
Pockets?
Pocket sex.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder.
Exactly.
I wonder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So who knows what we're going to see. And if you get it, like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I wonder. Let us know, Pockets.
What is
If
everyone going to be?
you get tagged.
So, and what if you're like a partner or something like that? You have to
Yeah.
change your name. I mean, I guess depending on the partner, they probably wouldn't make them. Like, I'm thinking if XQC had some sort of like sex name going on, they'd just be like, it's fine. You
Yeah.
can stay XQC. So who knows though, right?
Like, what's a moist critical?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fluid one. That's gross.
I guess.
They should grandfather the names in.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go register like I don't know, 69 boner sperm crack cocaine as my name tonight, and everyone's happy.
No, there's no grandfathering.
Oh,
It says so right in the policy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they let him go this long, really, but
yeah.
whatever.
If it was Harry Balzac, you'd be like, "That's my actual name. It's on my card."
Yeah, like what if like you were NASCAR legend Dick Trickle?
Couldn't get it.
You couldn't be Dick Trickle anymore. That's a
You'd have
fluid
you'd have
and
to
a
change it to
bu-
Richard.
Yeah, it's a fluid
Richard
and
Tricky.
it's a fluid and a genitalia.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah. Some people are going to.
How about they ban racist words? How about that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess there's probably already a thing about having racist names.
There is.
Yeah. People still get around it, though. I mean, I guess you can't block someone from saying "gur" in their name.
I guess not.
Oh, well, we'll see more interesting like ways to get around the
Yeah.
like censorship of it anyways. Be like, "Oh, wow, okay, somehow you got sperm in your name. That's crazy." Or like, what if you have basement? So this is perfect. What if your name is something basement because basement in the middle of it has semen? Like, would that be banned? Will they make you change your name because it has semen in the middle of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that one because I remember playing Phantasy Star Online and trying to say to someone that I was in the basement, and it would always
blurt out the semen.
I couldn't. No, it wouldn't say basement
Wouldn't even
at
do
all.
basement.
And I was like, "What is its problem with basement? Like, I can't say basement." I was like, "Oh, there's semen in basement.
There's semen in the
There's
basement.
semen in my basement."
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's beautiful. I love it.
So, anyways, we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
I don't know anybody on Twitch that has basement in their name, so.
No.
What if you try to register the name Basement if it'll be like, "No, sorry."
Basement.
Like, what if my Twitch name is Basement Dweller? Or what if my Twitch name was Discord Mod? Yeah, so, anyways. It's interesting anyways.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Basement Dweller right now.
Exists?
It doesn't exist. You could become the first Basement Dweller.
Probably already been banned. You probably can't be Basement Dweller.
This channel has been closed by the user.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. Let's carry on.
Okay.
To 20 years later,
Mm-hmm.
the Halo composers are suing Microsoft because they believe that they are owed royalties.
Yeah. So this is Marty O'Donnell and I can't
Like
remember.
Slavatore.
Yeah. So basically the idea was that the other guy, Slavatore, he didn't work for Bungie. He was work for hire. Or not. He was like a contractor basically. Whereas Marty O'Donnell worked for Bungie. And basically they were like, "Well, you worked for us while you made the music. We don't owe you royalties." But he's saying like, "Oh, when Bungie was bought by Microsoft, he'd only started working there like 7 days earlier." So he said Microsoft was like, "Oh yeah, we'll figure out the royalty business later. Like, let's not worry about that right now." And they never did. And then he got fired by Bungie and all that stuff. I mean, at this point, it's going to be he said, she said. And it's like, did you have it in writing that they were going to do something for royalties for you? Like, he's going to be SOL. Marty McDonald, though, holy crap. I just scratched the shit out of Frank, your cat, and there's so much hair here.
Yes.
Holy crap. That's crazy.
Yeah, Frank loses hair like crazy.
That's
So apparently the dispute's been going on for 20 years. Both O'Donnell and Salvatore claim that they did not work for Bungie when the Halo theme song was created in the 90s, but they did
work for
they did get
Bungie.
hired for them after the 2000s.
Yeah.
And Microsoft believes the work classifies as work for hire,
Yeah.
making the company the author of the work.
So, I mean, I kind of think Microsoft is going to be coming out on top on this one here, but who knows?
Yeah, just give him a couple bucks under the table.
I don't know. Marty O'Donnell seems like a bit of a wiener, though.
Yeah?
So, well, he did the thing with Destiny where he was fired because he didn't like the way they were dealing with the music he made for Destiny. Like, it was supposed to be used. I think it was supposed to be used in specific ways, like on different promos and stuff like that, and they disagreed, and then they did other things, and then he got fired, and then he sued so he could get his stock options and shit like that, which he got. But part of the thing was like he wasn't allowed to share the Destiny music. Like Bungie owned it all,
Yeah.
but he then released all the music that he was never released, and they sued him because he wasn't allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he just seems like a bit of a wiener.
Yeah, it
sometimes.
seems like he won his suit over unpaid wages.
Yeah.
And
part of it was to not release this music, but then he released it anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then he was found in contempt of court for violating a 2015 order against sharing or performing any of his music for Destiny.
Yeah, so then he had to like do a public apology on Twitter and say like, please delete the music that I shared. You're not supposed to have it. Like anyone's gonna do that. Like, give me a break. So we'll see. Anyways, we'll see what happens. So, I mean, iconic music to have created. I'd love to have the royalties for the Halo theme.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll get the point.
Yes.
I can't blame him for trying, but I don't think he's going to win too much.
Probably not.
But like, there's an acoustic version.
Nintendo.
I've heard of
The
them.
Switch.
Yeah.
Has now outsold the Wii.
That's crazy.
The Wii.
That's crazy.
Making it
I've heard of
Nintendo's
the
best selling.
Yeah.
Has now outsold the Wii.
That's crazy.
The Wii.
That's crazy.
Making it
All
Nintendo's
time.
best
I
selling.
think
All
it's
time everywhere.
worldwide. It's pretty crazy considering that the Wii had 10 years to do it, and the Switch has done it in like 5 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy considering that the Wii had 10 years to do it, and the Switch has done it in like 5 years. And I think it's pretty crazy. I think it's only behind the PS2 right now, like all-time sales.
Yeah.
That's a lot of systems, man. So it's also crazy to think like, why are there not more? Like, why is stuff not on the Switch? Like, I know the Switch isn't as I was gonna say popular, but as powerful as the other consoles. But like, so few games have been like sort of what would you even say? Like, not deported, but like like made to look not as good to go onto the Switch. Well, not demake, but like they moved The Witcher to the Switch, but they had to like turn down the options basically to make it run on the Switch.
Nerf it a little bit.
Yeah, but like
nerf the graphical fidelity.
I don't know what you would say to be like downscale. Maybe is a way to say it.
Downscale. Make it look not as good.
But like Skyrim on the Switch, like why hasn't Fallout 4 come to the Switch? You know, you have 100 million units out there. That's a lot of units.
Yep.
Just seems weird. I know that some games are like, they don't want to downscale them for, I don't know, artistic purposes. But like, even then they have the cloud versions that they're doing. Like you can play Guardians of the Galaxy on the Switch via the cloud version, which God, that sounds like it would fucking run terribly. Because like the Switch Wi-Fi fucking sucks, man. So I
gotta get that dock and plug it in.
I guess so. But no, like the dock that comes with it doesn't have. There's no Ethernet in that dock. You have to buy a separate. You have to buy a separate Ethernet thing for the Switch. The dock doesn't have Ethernet. It has just USB and then the HDMI.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So, but like I know that Hitman 3 or Hitman, I don't know which one. There's a cloud version, and I listened to podcasts, and they would just talk about how terrible it was, and all of a sudden it would desync, and then it would resync, and the Hitman would be dead. So
103.54 million units.
That's a lot, man.
Sold.
That's a lot. And you don't have one?
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and there's still years to go with this thing.
Yeah.
That's how Nintendo rolls. I mean,
Oh,
they'll
they
release
sure
like one that has another nicer battery, or like, I don't know. They'll be the one that has a picture of a Pokemon on it.
Yeah, the limited edition runs.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I've got mine, and I've played it already more this year than I played it all of last year. So that's something. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's something.
The DS is still the all-time bestseller with 154 million units.
Okay, well, the Switch is going to get there. That's crazy, too, the DS, man.
Yeah, I mean, that had a lifetime to sell still, and the Switch is already almost caught up.
I wonder if...
I mean, 50 million units is still a lot of units to sell, but...
Yeah. But, I mean, the Switch has only been out for 5 years.
Yeah.
So, let's say they slows down to even, well, I guess 50% sales-wise. Yeah,
and I guess there have been multiple DSs.
Oh yeah,
multiple.
Are
versions?
they all totaled up? Like
it seems like in this article.
Like, does it include the 3DS or just the DS? But yeah, there was the DS, there was the DSi, there was the DS XL, I think. There was
I think
also
it
the original
3D,
DS.
3D XL, wasn't there? The 3DS.
Well, there was the
XL?
3DS, but was the 3DS considered as the DS line, or is that a separate thing?
I think it's the DS line. I think that's what this article is going over.
Because there was the original DS, then there was the DS that looked like not like the DS Fat, DSi, DSXL. There was then the 3DS, 3DS XL. There was the 2DS. Is that what it was called? The non-folding, non-3D 3DS?
I don't know. I didn't know there was one.
The 2DS was the one that didn't fold, and it looked like a wedge. It looked like a door, like you put it under the door to prevent it from closing. I think that was the 2DS. So, yeah, if it's the whole 3DS lineup, then there's been a lot of different...
Because they're talking about
DSs.
the original Game Boy lineup, which includes a color, and that had 118 million units sold.
But that does include the GBA, does it? So
I would imagine.
I mean, I guess
it
it played GB games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways.
All right.
They do
Very
like
good.
to do their console revisions in Nintendo.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, every other company's getting onto that bandwagon
Yep,
now, finally.
they are.
I mean, I guess Sony's been doing it since the original days, because they did the original PS1, ONE, or ONE,
Yeah.
and then PS2 had different revisions, because there was the top-loading PS2. The PS3 looked like a George Foreman grill at the start.
Still does.
Well, they slimmed it down. And
They
then
did.
there's different PS4s, like 3 different PS4s. And then there's only the one PS5. No, there's 2 PS5s too. Because there's the digital one.
Discless and
So
full on.
actually, that's right. Every console. No, I guess original Xbox did not have a.
No.
They had different colors, but there was not like a slimmed
hardware
down
revision.
Yeah, I mean, they'd had different disc drives and stuff, but that's just because they bought from different suppliers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Next up, Lost Ark sets new concurrent player record on Steam with 1.3 million online.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's like most concurrent players that's not PUBG. So it's like the number 2 spot they're in, I think. So I think PUBG had the highest record of all time, like 3 million players or something like that. Wow. So Lost Ark beat CS:GO.
Yes, and Dota.
And Dota. I was one of this 1.3 million, I think, because I tried it out. Because why not?
I didn't even know what it was or what it is or anything like that until you said it's a Diablo style game.
Yeah, it's like Diablo, Path of Exile, like looter thing, but I played it for 30 minutes or something like that. I was just like, I'd rather use the controller to play this game. And I don't like the click to move style of controlling, like in Diablo or Path of Exile. I'm not into that. Maybe if I'd started playing those kind of games like that, I would be, but my first sort of, I don't even know, what are these ARPGs? I don't even know what you'd call them. Was like Diablo 3 on the Xbox 360, so it was like using the analog stick control, and then Path of Exile on the Xbox. I just find it way better with
it's really
analog
nice
stick.
using the
I just find it way
controller with Path
funner
of
that
Exile.
way. So it's interesting anyways.
Yep, I didn't even know this game was coming. I didn't even know it was out.
It's already out, and it's like I don't know if it's Korean or something like that. It's like a Korean.
We didn't talk about it on the podcast at all until now.
Yeah, I mean, it was always sort of like it just came out, so.
Yeah.
But it's very like I had to make my character, and she's very busty. Like there's no making it smaller that way. I couldn't tell. So. It looks interesting, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to play it. Also, the eye level was immediately, first new gun I got was level 60, and it's just this is my first new gun. Shouldn't it be eye level 2 or 5 or something like that? So it's going to be a game where it's just the hugest numbers on the screen. I did 50 million damage with that hit. It's okay, that's cool, I guess.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
No,
what's the point?
Why don't, instead of doing 1 damage, you do 2 damage?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do 2 damage. Or 1 damage.
I mean, I don't know. It just makes it a little... I mean, even WoW did that, where they were just our numbers are getting too high, so they nerfed it down.
Squashed it.
What's the difference between showing 100 million or 100?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
It's nothing. So...
I didn't like it when they started doing that huge damage number. I was like, no, I'm not playing this game anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, they've done the taking it back down anyways. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Lost Ark for you. Are you going to try it at all? No? It's free.
Maybe.
All right.
If someone's like, hey, play Lost Ark with me, I'll be like, okay, I'll give it a try.
Okay, all
9
right.
Arsons. I'll try it out, 9 Arsons.
Yeah. I don't even know if he would play it, though. He's too Diablo boy.
I know. But he'll try Diablo clone here and there, so.
Yeah, maybe he'll get really into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. It's weird, too, though. Like, the abilities, like, usually it's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
In this one, it's like QWER and then ASDF are your ability buttons.
Well, it's more of a MOBA style.
Oh, is that how MOBAs are?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's how League of Legends is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've never played League of Legends. So.
No.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
No, I'm not going to. I mean, I have it installed and have an account that I've been just unlocking all my Twitch skins on. So maybe one day I'll sell that account or something like that.
Yeah, sell it for like $5.
Nah, more than that.
Oh, more than that.
Man. Yeah, I got some skins or whatever. I don't know. Are they worth any money?
No.
No. Okay.
Tell me about Nintendo Direct.
Okay. So I'm assuming you didn't watch any of this.
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah, they had a Nintendo Direct, whatever it was, last Thursday or something like that, when they showed off a bunch of the stuff coming for the Switch. And yeah, I watched it and whatever. There's some interesting things in there. Some not so interesting things. This is a listing I'm looking at of stuff that was on Kotaku. So, first one was Fire Emblem is getting a Musou spinoff. I don't like Musou games, so whatever. I've never played a Fire Emblem game. It looks like something I might enjoy, but I've never played one. I don't know if I was a Fire Emblem fan, I would be too stoked to see a Musou coming out, but I don't know. Maybe they'll like that.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess a Fire Emblem game, even if it's Musou, is better than no Fire Emblem game, so I guess. What are your thoughts about Musous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played them here and there.
I played like maybe last one I played was like maybe on the PlayStation.
I had fun for 10, 20 minutes.
You can only play like
I'm like,
Romance of the Three Kingdoms Musou, like part 12.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was Kingdom Under Fire a Musou? Not really.
Cuphead? Maybe a little. I can't
remember. Yeah, No Man's Sky is coming to the Switch somehow.
Yep, it's right in the article.
I
Somehow
know.
is coming. Like
It's not even cloud based, so
what the?
Yeah, it's. I guess it's going to be one a down res version basically,
Yeah.
but like I can not imagine what the loading time is going to be like on the Switch because like the loading time on the Xbox is even atrocious. So
maybe it's going to look like the VR version. Yeah, the VR version looks awful.
Oh really?
Yeah. Everything's flat.
Oh really?
Like there's just like a picture of a leaf.
Well, I mean,
tree.
the video they showed like lots of foliage and shit like that. So who knows? Is it going to be crossplay or is it going to be separate universe on the Switch?
Yeah.
I would think it wouldn't be. Like, why would they need to do a whole nother universe for the Switch?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's enough planets in their infinite universe that they could just
It's literally infinite.
drop it in and whatever, but I don't know. Mario Strikers is a new like soccer battler that's coming. I've never been a huge Strikers fan.
Yeah, I've never played one.
Yeah, it just looked like combat soccer and didn't really do it for me. I'm not going to play this one. Chrono Cross Remaster, that was interesting to see. I never played Chrono Cross.
Yeah, this is all I heard about the Nintendo Direct
Was Chrono Cross?
Chrono Cross. Everyone's like, oh my god.
I have hopes that this will be interesting. I've never played Chrono Cross. I have the Chrono Cross strategy guide though that I bought. It's always one I wanted to play, but like that was PlayStation era where it was like, well, it didn't show up at the Walmart and it didn't show up at the video store, so I'm not going to play it. So I never got a chance to play it. It's sort of like a spiritual sequel to Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
But people were upset when it came out that it was not as Chrono Trigger-esque as they hoped, I guess. So, whatever. I'll check it out, maybe. Wii Sports coming to the Switch with the Switch Sports. I mean, could be fun, I guess. It's kind of weird that it's only coming out now. Like, this should have been a launch title, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play this, I don't think. Like, if I want to play Wii Tennis, I'll
Play
hook up
Wii
my
Tennis.
Wii,
Yeah.
basically. unless there's something crazy good in it, yeah, I won't be touching that really. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This is a game I want to play. I've always wanted to play the Xeno Chronicles games. This is like a spiritual sequel to Xeno Saga from the PlayStation days. Did you ever play Xeno Saga?
I played Xenosaga for maybe 20 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, eh.
I beat Xeno Saga. I owned it back in the day, and
Oh, no, I played Xenosaga on a demo disc.
okay.
That's why I only played it for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I just remember like disc 3 of something Xenosaga is just like the main character is sitting in a chair for like hours just telling the story of what happened, and it's like only story progression, so like anything that you do doesn't level up your characters or anything like that. I fucking hated that
This
part.
demo I played for Xenosaga, there was stuff, there were like assets missing and just storyline bits missing,
So-
and it's just like, it was so weird.
Was it Xenosaga or was it Xeno... God, what was it PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2?
1.
Because there was also those ones on PlayStation 2 called Xeno something. I can't remember. Anyways, they're all sort of related, but not really.
Yeah.
All 3 of these are on the Switch. I mean, I wouldn't really want to jump into the third one, but I don't know.
You gotta
I'm
start on
probably
the first.
I'm not going to play these anyways. They're like open world mech RPG things, basically.
Yeah. It seems like it'd be something right up my alley, since I love mechs.
Yeah, but it's like RPG mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
I'm
don't
still
know.
okay with that.
Sorry. Xenosaga was the PlayStation 2 one. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Xenosaga was the one on PlayStation 2. It was Xenogears, I think, on the PlayStation 1. I think that's how it went.
Xenogears.
Yeah, Xenogears was the PlayStation 1 one. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Xenogears was the one I played. And I have Xenosaga 1 on the PlayStation 2, but I never got too far in it. Anyways, Earthbound, Mother, they're finally being added to the Switch Online. Like, finally, like, holy shit, this took forever.
Yeah, this game is real good.
I only played Earthbound, like Mother 2. I never played Mother 1, which is the NES one, but they have a translated version of it now that they've put on the Switch Online. So that's pretty crazy. People were hoping for another sequel, but man, I don't think there's ever going to be a sequel to the Mother games.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, part of the problem is like the story of Mother is owned by a guy that doesn't work for Nintendo. Like it's a guy, like a novelist outside of Nintendo who wrote the story, and he's like in control. So they've tried to do ones before. I remember a few years ago they were trying to get a GameCube version of Mother made where they had this weird like felt art style where it would look like they were cut out of felt, and it was all done that way, but the guy was just like, no, I don't want to.
Nope.
So that was the end of it.
I'm holding on to my IP.
He's just like very like in control of it. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
They got to hit him with the proper style.
I think it's more like he has to have the story he wants to tell, and if he doesn't have the story he wants to tell, he's just not going to do it. I don't think it's anything but that, really. Because it's not like the first Mother game had a crazy art style. It just looked like a 8-bit RPG, and even like Mother, like the one Super Nintendo one, it just looks like a 2.5D like RPG.
Yeah, but it is quite unique, and for
that one's more unique for sure. But I don't know.
Even the battles are all unique with its hypno style.
Yeah. Mario Kart 8 DLC.
Yes.
They're not doing Mario Kart 9. They're just like, you know what? This is the best-selling game of all time. We'll just add more tracks to it. It's fine. So I think this one also is if you have Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, I think you just get these courses. So
well, that's good.
That's kind of cool. But they're adding 48 tracks or something like that.
48?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
So when it's done, it'll have Mario Kart 8 will have like half of all the Mario Kart tracks of all time in it or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it'll be like 96 tracks. So interesting addition. I don't have that game. I'm not going to play it. The last Mario Kart I played was one of the DS ones, and I just was like, I'm okay.
Yeah, the last one I played was the Super Nintendo.
You didn't play
the NES one?
You didn't play an N64 version or anything?
No.
Wow, crazy.
No. It's just not for me.
Nah, they're fine. I just don't. Whatever.
I think maybe I played 6.
Yeah, on the DS.
Yeah, no.
Or
Well,
GameCube?
I played something on something more
Wii?
recent on a Wii.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I played something on the Switch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I play 7? I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just not the best kart racer, in my opinion.
Well, what's better than that?
Sonic.
Oh, I don't know about
Sonic
that.
and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
I don't know about that.
It's one of the best kart racers out there.
I've played that, and it's all right.
I like it way better than anything I've played on for
Nintendo? Or any of the other ones?
For Mario Kart.
What about the Crash one? Did you play that one?
No.
Oh, okay. That's garbage. Portal Companion Collection coming to the Switch.
Super cool.
Both Portal games. Kind of crazy, but like,
play Portal.
Why are they not coming to the other systems? Maybe they are as well. They're just not saying anything.
Oh, yeah.
Just weird. This is going to be Valve's first game on the Switch.
Oh.
So, I mean, they don't have very many games to put on there.
They should just put the orange box right on there.
Yeah, that'd be good too, but yeah. Anyways. Triangle Strategy still coming. This is their like next strategy game from Nintendo. This art style's cool. It's got the Bravely Default look to it. I probably won't play it, but that's okay. Live Alive, which is like a crazy RPG that was never released in English from Square, is finally coming out. This was more of a sort of Chrono Cross style game where you go through different time periods and you fight as different characters and stuff like that. It's like one of the highest regarded like Square RPGs of the time that just never came to North America. Huh. So that's cool. Look forward to that. Klonoa, like a Klonoa 2-pack is coming to the Switch. I don't know who was clamoring for Klonoa 2-pack, but it's coming.
It's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, they're supposed to be good, but like it's not like, I don't know. It's not like a known thing really.
Maybe it's maybe more people should know.
I guess so. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is coming, new Kirby game. This was kind of disturbing because Kirby's got like big mouth mode in this where he can like take over a car. He's like a hat on a car, basically. It's very disturbing looking. He can take over a car or like a vending machine and just like he's just deep throating this car. It's crazy.
Yes. No, this looks great.
Yeah, it's interesting. Man, Front Mission First is coming to the Switch. I remember when Front Mission was on the PlayStation and I always wanted to play it big time. It's like a mech RPG, turn-based.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We played when my friend got his PlayStation 2, we rented Front Mission 3.
Oh yeah,
from the Movie Mart.
I don't think these Front Mission games ever came out in North America like on the PlayStation. I don't remember them coming out. PlayStation 2, different story, but I don't know if these first Front Mission games have ever been in English. So I don't know.
Yeah, what an incredible experience that was playing that game. I was like, we played that for hours.
I know. I always wanted to play it, but never got a chance to. Splatoon 3, Salmon Run coming. I don't care about Splatoon at all. So.
You care about Salmon Run?
I like Salmon, but
yeah,
whatever. Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Remake. I played the Advanced Wars 1. I always got to a point where it was just like, I don't know what I need to do to win these battles. So I would stall out, basically, because if you don't do some of the battles in like the perfect primo order, no,
you lose.
It's over. It's game over. And then Metroid Dread is getting a new update where it's getting like the Dread mode, where it's like a roguelike. You hit once, it's game over. No wait, I think you get hit twice. The first hit knocks the armor off. Second hit, you die.
Sounds like Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah. Exactly, and then except it'll have good control. And then they're adding like baby mode.
Baby mode,
yeah, like you can't die basically. So
storyline mode,
basically. So those were the big things out of the thing. There was some other stuff that wasn't as cool that was shown, but whatever. Nothing really set me on fire. It was just like when I was watching it, I was like, holy shit, Mother's coming to the Switch Online. And then I was like, wow, Live Alive. And then like Front Mission, like, holy shit, this is crazy. But nothing like, where's the new like hotness here? So,
yeah. I mean, didn't they just have a direct? Or did they do one every month?
They do direct minis, and then they don't do a direct every month. I don't think anyways. So they'll do.
Yeah, nothing on here is lighting my world on fire. But
nothing's going to make you run out and grab a Switch.
Nothing on here is going to make me run out and grab a Switch. I can play all these on other things that I
Okay.
want to play. And the only thing that that Kirby game, I might, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
It reminded me of Odyssey, though, like Mario Odyssey, because like Kirby always slurps guys up and he gains their power, but this kind of reminded me of like, what's the fucking hat called? Hattie? I don't even know. Cappy, where you throw Cappy around. So
Yeah.
who knows? Something else, anyways.
Yeah. Well, let's carry on then, since nothing is setting our world on fire in there.
Sounds good.
Let's carry on to fathers getting their wallets set on fire.
Okay.
Here's another
Reason
lesson
not to have a kid.
another lesson in don't give your kids your credit cards.
Yeah, weird.
Dad gets money back after daughter spends $20,000 on Genshin Impact microtransactions.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
If you spend $20 on Genshin Impact microtransactions, shouldn't they just give you everything?
20,000? Yeah, you'd think.
It's like here's the whole game, everything there for 20,000. Yeah, there you go. What do you buy in?
I think there's just like
It's a gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. You can get like 5-star or higher star versions of characters that are better. So, they kind of want you to do that so you get better dudes or whatever. But yeah, $20,000. Again, this is like, why are they giving this money back?
Yes.
Like you gave the credit. I mean, okay. You gave the credit card to your kid and they did it. The kid stole your credit card and did it. And either of those are like, why is that the game's fault? I mean, the game is predatory, yes. Like the whole idea behind it is to get you addicted to it and then you want to spend money. But it's not like they gave the credit card number to the kid. So either you gave it to the kid, so it's your fault, or the kid stole the credit card.
Yeah.
And it's the kid's and your fault because you didn't, secure the card or whatever. And $20,000, like, oh my god. So I mean, so the other thing too, though, like obviously they give the money back, the account is shut down, they ban the account or whatever. They're not actually out anything. It's not like she or he, I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's not like they got anything out of it. So like, it's not really a loss to the game maker.
No, definitely not.
But it's still like, you have to have some, again, like, you have to have some responsibility, like what your kid is doing. Especially you just give them your credit card.
I was trying to look up what stuff costs in the store, but I can't.
Yeah.
In my cursory Googling, I didn't.
I'm sure it's typical. Like if you buy one, it costs $5, but if you buy 10, it's $40. You save $10. So
she's like, 40.
Yeah, exactly. This is
took
like
6 weeks for her to spend that much.
Yeah, it sounds like Darkside Phil.
Oh.
Except he's playing WWE champions.
Yes, very good.
Yeah. It's what's the like stop me from doing that and just say like, oh my, I don't know, dog did it. Give me my money back.
My dog ate my credit card and
yeah. So this is a game I've never tried. So
no, me neither.
It looks interesting-ish, I guess, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's just a lesson. Don't let your kids have your credit cards.
No, the lessons don't have kids.
I guess.
Don't have kids.
I guess.
Yeah.
Last up, we talked about Mr. Bowser.
Yep.
And his hacking of Nintendo Switches.
Crazy.
And he's finally been caught, sentenced, and is going to jail for 3 years or more.
Yeah. So this is obviously Gary Bowser.
Gary Bowser, yes.
Not Doug Bowser, who actually works for Nintendo.
Yeah.
This is Gary Bowser. Not related.
Not related.
Yeah. So crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah. 40 months in prison.
Yeah. He's Canadian, so we're paying for him to be in prison now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrested in 2020, agreed to pay $10 million fine and a 3 years prison sentence.
So crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a big ass fine. This is just, I mean, part of the thing was he was making money off of distributing the ROMs and shit like that. So you don't really want to do that if you want to remain a free man.
Yeah.
What a crazy, just the names are just so crazy that his name was Bowser. Like he was just meant to become a nemesis for Nintendo. Like, it was determined from birth. Like, can you be punished when you've been predetermined to be this way? I don't know, man. I think they should have just been like, yeah, Bowser, you and your hijinks. He'll be out before 3 years is up. I mean, we have like the laxest fucking parole options in the world, basically. You can chop off a guy's head on a Greyhound bus and they'll be like, yeah, you could go. It's fine. Don't worry.
You're just crazy for the day.
Yeah, you can have day release. It's fine. No cutting off heads, you rascal. So, I mean, I was going to say, like, I don't know if a Japanese company should be like, you know, ended up sending a guy to prison in Canada. But I mean, there is Nintendo of Canada, so it's not like, whatever.
Yeah.
What if this guy was illegally distributing, I don't know, Chinese games or something like that and making money off it? You think he'd be in prison? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Or like some other country.
Depends on if it was 10-cent games.
Even then, I don't.
They're all free anyway.
I know, but like, I don't know. If he was doing something so you got free bullshit in the game somehow, I just don't think it would have happened, basically. They'd just be like, well, China, when you stop stealing all our stuff, we'll stop stealing your stuff. How about that?
I suppose.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, rest in peace to Bowser. He's going to die in prison. Or either that or he's going to escape by going down the toilet.
Yeah.
Just like Mario, you know? Very good.
Yes. All right. That's going to bring us to the end of this episode 68.
Yes.
Of the StreamVoid podcast.
We can't do episode 69 on Twitch now. We'll get banned.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, no sex numbers.
Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us live in the chat. We record this live every Sunday at 11 a.m. PST, only on twitch.tv and YouTube and Facebook.
Only on these 3 spots.
Only on these 3 spots we record live.
Yeah, exactly.
You can catch us again on
your
podcatcher of choice, because we're on all of them.
Yes.
All of them. Leave us a review. Share us with a friend. It's the best way for us to get out there. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone knows?
I guess. I don't know.
I guess so.
I hope so.
We will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, my God.
There is Facebook chatter.
Is there?
Yeah.
Who was on Facebook?
Mr. Stefan Stab.
Oh, geez. You mean Nocturne Delight?
Oh, is that Knock?
What did he say?
Wow, we're not friends together, Knock. He says, do you guys take call-ins?
From him? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, from him, 100%.
We would take a call-in. Definitely. Especially on the other show.
Yes.
I'm going to nap. I'm exhausted. Facebook stream decided to start itself for whatever reason.
Yes.
Oh, you were doing that to them. You gotta right-click and mute every tab.
Was. It just started playing.
Mike Latoris? Oh my God, ISO. Jeez, like crap. I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
So what's your plan for the rest of the day?
I gotta edit this podcast together, and then maybe I'll do some work on the old basement.
Exciting.
See where my energies are at. I'm feeling pretty tired now.
Yeah.
And hungry. Tired and hungry, Frank.
I mean, I had cheesies, but I'm a little hungry still, too.
Yes. Cheesies are not...
I might use my A&W gift card on the way home. Yeah.
Birthday. Spend that birthday money.
Would you suggest from the A&W?
A&W? I usually get a matzo, no
tomato.
I
do, too, usually.
Sometimes I get a double matzo, no tomato, and sometimes they charge me $30 for it, and I go, what are you doing?
$30?
Yeah, I got charged $30, didn't even notice.
For a double?
Yeah, double matzo.
I
don't even know how they put it in the thing.
And what did it say on the receipt?
I don't know. I didn't keep the receipt.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, okay, thanks. And then I looked at my bank statement. It's like, $30!
So did you go back, or were you just like, I can't really do anything? I don't have a receipt?
I got no receipt. It's like, oh, you want to go back through and look at everything?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They probably charge you for 2 double matzo combos or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I was like,
That's crazy.
Whatever.
I mean, it's hard to do anything when it's like you don't have a receipt or anything. So.
Yeah.
I might just get a teen burger. It's been a while since I had the old teen. Ooh. And I think I'm going to get the fries. I think I'm done with the onion rings. They used to be way better. Now they're just trash. They used to be where you would eat them and the like batter would stay on them. Now it's like loose onions with like batter dust in the bag when you get them. It's just not good.
We recorded the entire time on OBS and it worked the entire way through.
Nice, I like it.
Yes.
We were talking about gluten-free stuff the other day. Somewhere.
Yes, I like touching gluten-free bread. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's in the bag. You just go, oh yeah, that's nice and firm.
Yeah, exactly. It's made of tapioca flour or something. Slint said that when he worked at McDonald's, people would come in and order. They'd be like, oh, can I get a McNugget meal? But can I get, instead of the fries, can I get extra McNuggets because I'm gluten-free? And he's just like, well, there's no gluten in the fries, first of all. And the chicken McNuggets are breaded. So they have gluten in them. It's like, what the fuck? People don't even know what gluten is or what it means.
No.
I saw a picture of today somewhere and it was like vegetable-based popcorn.
Ooh, vegetable-based popcorn.
And it was like, what the fuck? Like, of course it's vegetable-based. It's made of corn, you dumbass. But I remember at work also one time too, like,
I use all vegetable flavoring.
Yeah. One of my guys I worked with was like, oh, look at this. Maybe it was popcorn. He's like, oh, this popcorn's gluten-free. And I'm just like, of course it's gluten-free. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, gluten comes from wheat, man. It's not in every fucking like food you get. It's a grain. It's only in grains. Oh, it's just like, yeah, gluten is just like a friggin' catchphrase now, or like a advertising thing. Like, yeah, it means nothing. That's like when you go, actually A&W, perfect example. They have big things about how they say they're like, their beef is hormone free or whatever. And it's like, all beef in Canada is hormone free. It's illegal to use hormones in raising of beef.
Yes.
Like,
it's illegal to use hormones in almost
you may as well say your beef is plutonium free. Like, it means nothing. So, anyways.
Who invented popcorn?
I would say Native Americans, if I had to guess. They threw some of that corn on the fire and it started popping.
It was discovered in a cave in New Mexico.
Some indigenous
in 1948.
People. That's when popcorn was created?
No, that was when it was discovered in New Mexico. The kernels were 5,600 years old.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Apparently. And they found popped kernels in Utah, which were 1,000 years old.
I think they could import hormoned USA beef, though. I think there's a new thing where they could legally do that. I don't know, maybe, but I thought the whole thing was everything was like, even McDonald's doesn't use any outside beef. They use Canadian beef.
Uses Canadian beef.
I don't know, man. It could be, but I don't know enough about it. Hormoned beef. This is why everyone's taller than they used to be historically. It's all the hormones.
Yeah.
All the ingredients and shit like that. The baddie ingredients. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, we're hungry, so...
Yes, very hungry.
We're going to go eat.
Mosh has some Ludo lads to record in a couple hours.
Oh, the Playboys.
Yes, the Playboys.
Very good. I look forward to it.
All right. Yeah, we'll catch you guys.